Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm welcome. Thank you for being here. Sending you so much love. So if you're watching this live with me today, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you're watching this back with me later, welcome. It's great to have you here. I love being available to do Q&As and to connect and talk and, to just bring us all together. It's really powerful. So I'm really grateful to be live today. I'm grateful if you're here with me as well. And I'm just feeling blessed and lucky to be a part of this amazing family that we've built here as well. So thank you for being you. So I'm going to be answering questions today. They've guided me already to quite a few decks of cards, but I'm going to obviously see what I'm guided to as I go. Hey, Megan, sending you lots of love. Hello, hello. Hello to you, beautiful. I'm just reminding anyone who is maybe watching this back as well, tickets are on sale now for my live event in London in May. So if you want to come and be a part of that and, spend time with us all in the same room, a bit like these Q&As, but live, it's going to be amazing. Then you can follow the link to find tickets there. Our soul sister Laura is going to be there and many more. So it's going to be amazing. Hey, Laura, thank you for being here. Big shout out to Rainbow222. Hi, Liz and George. George is in the shed. He's been really suffering with ascension symptoms, but thank you for thinking of him. Hello, gorgeous Paula. Thank you for coming in. Hello to you too. And we've got Jennifer says, good morning, Liz. So happy to see you all beautiful. Thank you, honey. I've got my little short wig on. I'll give you a little preview of what I'm wearing at the end. Just turn the camera around like I tend to do now. Hey, Cecilia, sending you so much love. Thank you to all my members for jumping in. Everyone in green and everyone with a loyalty badge next to the name. Thank you for being you. If anyone joins as a member today, I have done a very powerful reading today about being ghosted and blocked. So if you're ghosted or blocked right now and you want to know why, the real reasons, then you can check out today's members reading. And you have to be a member of the angel family level. If anyone does join as a member today, I will give you a special message as well. So thank you to everyone jumping in. We've got Sakara in the house. We've got Jennifer, Mariana, welcome, beautiful. We've got Shine Bright here. And the Journey's just jumped in. Hello so much for being here. Hello so much. Thank you so much for being here. I'm excited, actually. I've wanted to do a live since Monday. Couldn't do on Monday. Couldn't do on yesterday. So I'm excited that I'm here today. Hello, my friends. Hello, the Journey. Thank you for being a part of Guided by Angels. So let's do it then. So I'm going to start then. So what I do is normally do is I start up the chat, and then if any donations come in, obviously I'll start doing donations or whatever they guide me to do. So thank you for being here. If you do enjoy your question, if it resonates with you, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. Let's try and get those likes up today. And thank you for the prayers for George. He feels so much better today. He's actually eating again. He's been bad since Sunday. And he's really powerful because I pre-recorded Wednesday's video when I talked about the stomachache and everything on Sunday morning. And George was fine on Sunday morning. And then he came in because he's had a kind of this isolation in the shed all weekend. And he came in and he got really bad stomachache. He was vomiting through the night. And, he's kind of had those ascension symptoms ever since. So it's really powerful how the masculines experience all these things, So always have compassion for your twin if you can. Okay, let's begin then. So we've got, let's have a look. First question is, Rainbow222 says, delight me with good news from the DM. Delight me. Well, I can't say I'm going to delight you, but I'll bring you in some news that may be good news. Remember, there's always blessings in everything. There's always blessings in everything. So a message for Rainbow222. Wow, got 2 cards coming out. First of all, you've got playfulness. The big message I've got coming out here is make it more playful. I feel like maybe you've been trying to rescue your twin or trying to help in some way, and that's natural, that's normal. We are divine feminines. We do that a lot because that's who we are. We are the Empress after all. But the angel's saying you don't need to because he needs to rescue himself. He's got to find his own way, and the angels guide him to that way. So the angels are asking you to be more playful. So I'm going to do a message from your twin, but I feel the message coming through to you from heaven is to honor, to honor yourself by being more playful and to bring humor into things and to bring more light-hearted energy and to reconnect with your inner child. And that will make your relationship amazing, not only with your twin, but with yourself, because the more playful you are, the more magic you find and, the more miracles come in. So let's bring in a message from your twin. I'm using the gorgeous deck today as well, called The Divine Masculine Secret Thoughts by our amazing soul sister, Angali. So the message coming through from your twin is, I am sorry, wow. And he's sending you that red rose. So if you've been seeing red roses, that's why. And that is good news. You know, that is a delight from your twin, because he's apologising. And you're being asked to lighten the load, release any struggle to heaven, and just be ready for great things, because it's not your job to rescue your twin, it's your twin's job. And I feel he's doing that right now. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we've got is from, let me have a look, where am I? There we are. From Sakaro. Sakaro says, hi Liz, may I have DM messages, guidance from the angels on union and journey. So what's the guidance coming in for you? Look at that, wow. Oh, wow, we've got words of love coming out through itself out of the deck. So a message of love is coming to you. It's going to be sent to you soon. A message of love will be sent to you soon. So that's the message from the angels. So this is about communication. You're being shown that communication is coming soon. Okay? And your twin is saying to you, your love has humbled me. Wow, what a powerful message. I bet you didn't expect to hear that, you know. Your love has humbled me. So there's contact coming soon. Powerful. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you, Christine, for the donation, honey. I'm just going to do Christine's donation, then I'm going to go back to where I was in the chat. So Christine says, hi, Liz, still no contact. A message, please, from Rob. Well, remember, don't see it as a bad thing. Okay, I've actually done a reading today for members of the angel family, all about this, that, you know, if there's no contact, it's actually a really powerful sign right now about karmic endings. So the message coming through, look at this. We've got love incoming. So there may be no contact from Rob right now, Christine, but it does not mean he isn't coming, because he is. Love incoming. And what this is saying is, says there is a new love interest approaching you. I'm not connecting with it like that at all. I'm connecting with it as in he's coming back. Okay, incoming. Prepare, because he's coming back and it's going to feel new. He's going to be interested in you. He's going to approach you. That's what I'm connecting with. If you connect with anything else and you're being triggered by it, then ask yourself why. But Rob is sending you that message saying, I am coming back. I'm going to be interested. I'm going to approach you and it's all going to feel new. So stand tall. You are here for a very special purpose. So remember that, you know, you are here for a reason. So you're being asked to have faith. And the card that's coming out here for you, he's saying to you, I am scared of taking a risk right now. So that's the reason why he's quiet in this moment. Just seeing if another one turned over in the deck, but I don't know which it is. It's not meant to come out. So he's saying to you, I'm scared of taking a risk right now. That's all it is. That doesn't mean it's going to continue. He's saying, I'm coming back. I'm coming into your life again. I'm just a bit scared in this moment. So stand tall, remember who you are, and things will work out in divine timing. There's no need to panic or stress or worry about anything, because everything is happening the way it's meant to. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you so much for the donation. Okay, next question we're doing then is we're doing MS. So Mariana says, hi Liz, I would love to have a message from my masculine. How is he thinking about reaching out tomorrow for my birthday? And a big happy birthday for tomorrow. And obviously I'll be connecting with you in the Warriors readings as well. Any other messages from him? So what does he want to say to you right now? I've jumped on the camera, wow. He's saying, I'm afraid to fully accept this love. So you've been reminded that, you know, you can't force or rush this, which, you know, it's in divine time and he's got to heal those fears. And he's saying, I'm afraid to fully accept this love. And your light was irritating my demons. That's really powerful because, you know, you have got this big light and you've got a big heart and that can irritate the demons. What does that mean? It means, you know how it is when you go into the sunlight and sometimes it's very bright and you have to adjust and put sunglasses on. That's sometimes how he feels when he's around your light. So it's about having faith that he's just adjusting to that. But your light has helped him to look into his own life, into his situation, the way he is. And he's saying, your light was irritating my demon. So what he's saying is, in a past tense way, it was, now it's not. It's like he's saying, I'm healing all that irritation, but I am still slightly afraid to accept this love. So simplicity. Don't overcomplicate the situation. Isn't that powerful? That's a really important message that you can hear, because you do sometimes overcomplicate things because you overthink things. And that's because you've got a big heart. And we all do that every now and again. We just need a little nudge from the universe in the right direction. So this is about taking your birthday lightly. And remembering, you're also learning that birthdays is another day. It's another day. We can celebrate our life every single day, not just on the day we were born into the world, you know. So simplify. Don't get triggered if you don't have a message or he doesn't come forward. It doesn't mean he doesn't love you or he doesn't want you. It means he's afraid to fully accept this love in this moment. And he doesn't want to really try and be there for you if he can't be there for you. So you're always being protected. So the message is be flexible, adaptable, focus on loving life and living life and being in the moment. And then you'll enjoy your birthday whether you do or you do not receive a message, and not be bothered if you do or you don't. Just be neutral about the whole thing and say to the universe, this is going to be the most amazing day. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from my DM about the next steps towards me? Any message from my DM about the next steps towards me? What do we need to know for Elaine? And thank you so much for the donation. What do you need to know? We've got entangled. So there's something he's entangled in right now. And he's saying, I need to take back my power. I need to entangle myself from what I'm tangled in. So this could be a third party situation. It could be something else, okay? The third party isn't always a person. So important we know they're on this journey. A third party can be a job. It can be an addiction. It can be a fear. It can be so many things. So what he's saying is, I'm tangled up in things right now. And I need to take back my power. And they're giving me fear. But he is coming. Look at this. Love incoming. And when I'm connecting with this energy today, I'm seeing this as the masculines returning to the feminines with interest, with a new approach, which will feel new and lovely, and they're going to approach you. So the next step is he's going to approach you. Okay, he's going to approach you. It's going to feel new. It's going to feel loving. He's going to show you interest. But he needs to untangle something first. He needs to deal with whatever he's tangled up in. But he is already thinking about moving towards you. So let's do a little message from him to you. He's saying to you, I'm healing my commitment issues. So whenever he's entangled in, okay, it's helping him to heal commitment issues. So that he can actually make a commitment, the right commitment at the right time to you. So whenever he's tangled up in, that's what he's dealing with right now. So you might think, oh, well, I don't know what this is. It could be a relationship. It could be something else. But there's issues around that commitment or whatever he's entangled into, and he's healing that. So it's like he's saying, let me heal my commitment issues. Let me heal what I'm tangled up in. And then I'm going to come back into your life in a new way. And it's going to feel magical to you because he's going to approach you. He's going to be showing interest in you. And it's going to feel all nice and loving again. Just trust in the timing. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you for the donations coming in, guys. Sending you so much love. It's always nice when I receive energy exchanges. So we've got Gwendolyn there. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Gwendolyn. I'm just seeing if, because you've got no question in your message, I'm just seeing if I can find one in the chat. Have you put a question anywhere? I can't find. Oh, there you are. Okay. Is there a message for my twin flame he disappeared again? Well, remember, don't take it personally if he disappeared again. There is a reason. He's processing, okay? That's what, if I could go back in time and give myself one piece of advice on this journey, it would be, don't worry. Don't take anything they do personally because they're just healing and processing. Look at this. You are a divine goddess and you're being reminded of that today. It says, you have an ethereal energy right now. I have to look a bit closer there because it's bright on the camera, but it's very dark today. There's a bit of a storm going on. Can you see? Bit of a storm. I think they've called it Storm Agnes coming in. So it's quite dark in here today. But when I'm looking on the camera, that's quite bright there. So I should just look into the camera there. But what you're being shown is that you are a divine goddess. So what your twin is saying to you, do you know how special you are? You are beautiful. You are magical. You are this goddess. You have this electric energy, this ethereal energy right now. In other words, your twin is saying, I feel you in many, many ways. So there's definitely some power between the two of you coming in right now. He's saying to you, look at this. Your love gives me the strength to keep moving forward because you're a divine goddess. So the message coming through for you is remember your power. Remember your light. Remember your love. Remember who you are. Because your love and your light is giving your twin the power and the strength to keep moving forward, to get up in the morning, to go around his day. And he's saying, no one has ever loved me like you, and it scares me that you do, or it scared me. So he's saying, in the past, this love scared me because it's different than I've ever experienced before. It scared me because no one's ever loved me like you love me. And that can be very overwhelming to the masculines because, you know, they're used to kind of mediocre love, if that makes sense, kind of love that doesn't push them out of a comfort zone. And your love pushes him out of his comfort zone. And he's also saying to you, you are a divine goddess. So it's about healing self-worth issues. You know, he's looking at you thinking, why do you want me? So I feel he's healing all the insecurities about being with you. But your love is giving him the strength to keep moving forward. And this is also that he's moving forward to you. So keep being you, keep sending that love and keep shining your light because you are attracting him back to you in divine timing. I hope that helps. Very beautiful. Larisha, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Divine message for my journey, please. So a message for your journey. Here we go. 2 cards. Look at this, jumping out again. This is a collective energy message. So obviously this is for Larisha, but I feel everyone watching right now, all 31 of you, are receiving a message today that your masculine is going to come back to you, that they are going to approach you with interest and love. And it's going to feel new to you because this card's come out how many times now? And you can see it jumping out of the deck. You're asked to be patient. So Larisha, the message for you is, and you said divine message for your journey is to be patient. You need to wait and be patient and enjoy this time alone. So enjoy becoming your own best friend. You know, enjoy your connection with Source right now. Enjoy everything about where you are. And the love will come. The love will come. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Frank, I'm afraid he's given up on us. This is what you are learning to surrender and heal. He hasn't given up on you. He needs to release his situation. And, you know, when he's not contacting you or when he's not around you, you go into fear because you want more than he can currently give. And you're being asked to release that by filling up your own cup and giving back to yourself and letting go of fear. Because everything, yeah, look at this, we've got competition. There is no competition. You know, you feel like you're competing for his attention and there's nobody like you. So that's what you're being reminded. And this says multiple people are competing for attention from this person. So what's going on is he's struggling to give of himself. You know, because he wants to give you all of his time, love and attention, but he's also in a situation. And he's got to give certain time and attention to his situation. Not because he wants to, but because he feels obligated to, because of his responsibilities. So the big message here for you, Anne, is to stop taking it personally if he can't give to you all the things you crave and want. You have to give all those things back to yourself. And also work on self-love because there is really no competition. There's only one divine feminine and one divine masculine. Everybody else is a teacher. And yes, you're a teacher to Frank as well, and he's a teacher to you. But this person he's with and the situation he's in, and it's all a catalyst to where you're meant to be. So don't see this as competition. Work on self-love and fill your own cup up. So start getting it right with yourself first. Start getting it right with heaven. In other words, take yourself out on a date or do something you love to do and just feel the wonder of how it feels. And don't think, oh, I wish he was here or wonder what he's doing, or focus on self-love. And then you'll start feeling in a more higher vibration and all that fear will go away because there's nothing to be afraid of. He hasn't given up on you. He's just saying, I need to heal myself and be free first. So what does he want to say? And, you know, every time I connect with his energy, yeah, look, I can't talk to you right now. Every time I connect with his energy, there's a lot of pressure there. He feels very stressed out because you feel stressed out. And the way forward is by surrendering and trusting and being flexible and adaptable. And that doesn't mean you're a walkover and you let him come back to you on his terms. It means you say, do you know what? I love myself so much. He's lucky to have me. He's lucky to be with me, so I'm going to love my life, and if he contacts me and I'm there, then I'm going to answer. I might be busy, I don't know, I'm going to do me. When you've got that attitude, you're okay. He said, I can't talk to you right now, but we are a perfect match. And he's seen 1111. So I feel he's going to show you or send to you 1111 to remind you that you are a perfect match and there's no competition. He just can't talk to you right now because of his situation. There's no need to fear. There's nothing wrong. It's like he could say, there's nothing wrong. Relax. If he rang you up right now and said, there's nothing wrong, I just need a little bit of space, you'd be like, no problem, you go about your day. That's really what he's sending you through this reading here. I hope that helps, okay? Bella, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, what does Brian want me to know right now? So, what does Brian want you to know right now? Wow, look at this. This is worth it. And this card just jumped out and it kind of got bent a little bit. So, it's like when you feel bent out of shape and the journey's getting to you and it all feels a bit much and stressful, your connection is worth the effort. And the angels want you to know that today. It's worth it. And Brian is reminding you of that. It's worth it. It really is. And trust me, as a twin flame in union, it's worth it. I had years of pain and struggle and I experienced 2 powerful catalysts on this journey, but it's absolutely worth it to be in union. You know, coming up really to 4.5 years in union now, and it's worth it every single day. The universe is guiding us back together. That's what he is saying to you right now. Brian wants you to know the universe is guiding us back together, guiding you back together, and it's worth the wait. It's worth it. It's worth the effort. It's worth it all. So don't give up because everything is where it's meant to be. Work on breath work, self-love, and healing. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Megan makes a comment, says, thank you for the donation, beautiful. Hi, beautiful. Any message from my DM today? What does your DM... Oh, flew out. Well, I've got these 2 cards sticking out, one on top. And the card that flew out is... Yeah, look at this again. 1111, we are a perfect match. So if you start seeing 1111, and someone's just commented and said it's 1111 there right now, you're being shown you are a perfect match because obviously... When we see 1111, we know the universe is speaking to us and we know we're being shown there's an awakening going on and there's lots of things happening. They give me fear. But I feel anytime you may go into fear about anything, the universe is going to start showing you 1111 to remind you that you are a perfect match and that your DM knows you are. And he's saying to you, I can feel you beside me. Wow. So you're very connected right now. You know, you're connecting through the astral realms. You're connecting through feelings, emotions, you know, the power of the spiritual bond. I can feel you beside me. And I want to call you and talk to you. Wow. So your masculine is definitely connecting. Look at this. I want to call you and talk to you because I believe in us. I believe in us. Isn't that a beautiful message? It really is a powerful message because he's saying, I want to call you right now and talk to you and let you know that I believe in us. I can feel you beside me. I believe in us. We are a perfect match. I believe in us. So believe. And the thing is as well, if you see 111, maybe you see 111 on the clock or you see 111, the number, it's reminding you to believe. That's what the number means. So believe in the power of the love. So big message today about having faith. I hope that helps. Okay, it was a beautiful message. We've got Tachi with the donation. Thank you so much, honey. Does Joe know I'm seeing someone else? Any messages? Okay, does Joe know that you're seeing someone else? Okay, I'm using the wrong deck. I always know when I'm using the wrong deck because the cards don't behave properly. I'm bringing in some tarot for this. So bringing in the Radiant Rider-Waite. Does Joe know that you were seeing someone else? Does Joe know that you were seeing someone else? He can feel something's going on because the Knight of Cups has come out. What has happened here is, whatever's going on, whether he knows or not, you know, remember, this is about energy. You are one. So he'll feel that you're in a different energy if you're seeing someone else. He'll feel excitement. He'll feel maybe a little bit of nervousness. He'll feel contentment in a way because you're not stressing or struggling the same way. So he'll feel that, and it actually brings the masculines forward, not because they know you with someone else, but because they feel an energy shift. And when they feel an energy shift, all the things that were causing delays before, like stress energy or worry or anxiety or fear, is all dissolved away. So he's then able to come forward. So I feel whatever is happening, he wants to move towards you. It's like Joe was saying, I'm coming back with a cup of love here for you. and he wants to take action. So I'm actually getting a date here. I'm feeling something shifting here. I mean, he does want to take action now. But again, they have to give me a timeline where we can work with. In other words, the angels will never give you a specific day or a specific time, because life doesn't work like that. Things get in the way. We have to be flexible, adaptable. That's why people say, when you're going live, Liz, I'm like, I can't give you an exact time because something could happen. You don't know. And the angels are aware of that. But what they are saying is between now and March, he's going to be moving towards you in a more loving way. And that's why that card keeps coming out, loving, love incoming. So, at the end of the day, ask yourself why you were wondering what Joe thinks about you if you were seeing someone else, which shows you that you may be seeing someone else, but you're still thinking about Joe. So that's really what the angels want you to look at, why you are seeing someone else if you've still got these intense feelings for Joe. And, it's showing you he's coming back between now and March time, but he wants to take action. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, V, nice to see you, honey. Sending you so much love. Thank you for the donation. No questions today. I just wanted to send some love. It's great to see you here, honey. Thank you for being here. And we've got Amber Celestial Angel. Thank you for the donation, honey. Again, there's no question there, but I have found it. Here we go. Confirmation messages from my DM, Twin Flame Cam. I sent donation without a message. Thank you so much. So it's lovely, when I get those as well, because they're energy exchanges. It's really nice. Thank you for that. So confirmation messages from my DM, Twin Flame Cam. So what do you need to know? Jump straight out. We've got feels like home. So what he's saying to you is, with you, it feels right. It feels like home because, it's that. Wow. I mean, they give me the word awesome sauce. I don't know if that means anything to you. I mean, that isn't really something we say here in Britain, in England, but I know you guys say somewhere, I think you say it in America, but the point I'm making is that just jumped in my head. So awesome sauce, that may mean something to you. It may not mean anything to you. The word source may mean something, but what he's saying is your partner feels like home in your heart space. So in other words, he's saying, when I'm connecting with your heart and when I'm with you, it feels right. That's what's coming through. Not really it feels like home, it feels right. And obviously that is feeling like home. But what he wants to say to you is, with you, it feels right. I mean, isn't that beautiful? With you, it feels right. So let's bring in a message from him directly. Jumping on the camera. Look at this. You hurt me more than you know. So you might be thinking that right now. You've hurt me more than you know. But he also wants you to know that too. Because, feminine and masculine do hurt each other to grow. And a lot of the time we don't understand that as a divine feminine, because we can only see it from our side sometimes. And what he's really saying is, I hurt over this connection too. This connection hurts me too. So you're being reminded it's not just one-sided hurt or pain or growth. It's both. It's from both sides. So he's saying, I want you to know that this hurts more than you know, rather than you hurt me more than you know, because no one can hurt us without our own permission. It's what we're going through that brings the hurt in. The person may say something, but we have a choice. Do we see it as positive or negative, light or dark? We kind of digest what's happened. It's a neutral thing. We digest it and then we see it as good or bad, if that makes sense. And I've really been working on that over the last 4 years in union, realizing my journey as a divine feminine, that if George does something and I get annoyed, then it's nothing to do with him. It's about me. So we have to heal those things. So you hurt me more than you know. What he's really saying is, this hurts me more than you know because it feels like home. And it hurts me when I'm not with you because you feel right to me. And there's a space in my heart when you're not there. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? I just want to say a big thank you to everybody jumping in. Thank you so much. And if there is any members here who are being ghosted or blocked right now and you don't know why, make sure you watch today's members reading, because it's all about that. And if anyone is dealing with that in the chat right now, it may be a great day for you to join as a member of the Angel family, because I go into detail about why. And it's a really powerful video, okay? So thank you for everyone jumping in. Thank you for the donations, the likes, for being here. Thank you for my moderator. I've just noticed Rob's in the house. Thank you so much. So we've got Rob and Laura moderating. Thank you for being here, guys. So we're going to jump up now to Suresh. So Suresh says, Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. I hope you're well. I am very well, thank you. Much better than George right now. He's suffering a bit with ascension. Can I please get messages from Brandon and any guidance from the angels on the connection with him? So, yeah, jump straight up. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Together again. We will reconcile with someone from your past. So this card's come out to say you're going to come back together. You're going to reconcile and things are going to work out. What I am feeling is to let go of the past, to heal the past. That's what the angels want you to know, to let go of it. I feel that Brandon might be releasing something from the past right now, so that you can actually connect and move forward together. But you're going to be together again. Isn't that beautiful? So let's bring in a little message from him. What does Brandon want you to know? Here we go. Yeah, look at this. Wow, the universe is guiding us back together. Can we kiss and make up? So Brandon definitely wants to come back to you. The universe is guiding us back together. In other words, you don't need to try or worry about it. Just shine that light because he wants to come and make up with you. And that's reconciliation. I hope that helps, okay? And you may be thinking, when's it going to happen? When you have faith and let go and just trust in the process. We've got Shatra? Thank you so much for the donation, honey. Again, no question there. Let me see if I can find it. There we are. Thank you so much. I've found it. We've got, hi Liz, I have no news about my DM from many years. I would like to know what's happening in his life. Will he ever come out of our karmic partners and be together? Thank you, honey. So let's have a look what's going on. So obviously there's karmic partners involved, which need to be released to be together. We've got stand tall. So the first thing here is to remember who you are, that you are a twin flame for a reason, and you are here for a very special purpose. So it's not just about being in union or having a relationship. It's about all the growth that you go through too. So you're being reminded about that. So let's have a quick look. Yeah, there's a celebration. So yes, to answer your question, you are going to come together, even though you haven't been in contact for years or you don't know what's going on or anything else, you are going to come back together. Now, I am actually connecting with the number 3 there. Now, you sit with your energy and your situation to feel what this means, because it's very likely you're going to come back into communication, but it can take longer to actually deal with all the stuff that stops you from being together, to come into a union. And they're giving me tooth pain very severe when I'm connecting with you, which is about decisions. So I'm feeling within 3 years to be where you want to be with your twin. And if you look at it logically, that's about right for everything you've got to heal and release. If there's karmic partners involved, walking away, family issues, all those things. But I feel you could actually come back into contact way before then, even within the next 3 months. So there's big shifts occurring here. But yes, you are going to have what you want within 3 years. Don't get triggered by the number. You have to look at the situation. It pains me to be away from you. So you're both missing each other. You're both in pain because you're not together. And that means when you have pain in that way, it can reflect into or move into the physical self. And then obviously we have to look at why. So you might think, I've got a pain in my stomach, or I've got a pain in my arm, or I've got a pain in my neck. So you can start thinking, okay, why? If you have a pain in the neck, it's because something is annoying. So he may be looking at his life right now thinking, this is very annoying to me. I need to make changes. So any pains coming up in the physical body are making you aware of what needs to be changed in the world, in your life. And there is things in the world as well, because you have a mission here, a purpose that's connected with the world healing. And that's coming through too. So you may also get pains or be, upset by things that go on in the world. And that's part of your life purpose. It pains me to be away from you, but there's going to be a reconciliation. I can't give you an exact date because they're giving me the energy of 3 years, okay? And that means for everything you want to come in. But it could happen between now and then, obviously. So it's not like I'm saying, you've got to wait until, when is that? Is that 2026, 27 for that to happen? The angels are being very clear and saying, think about your life, think about your situations, what needs to be released and healed, and then put that into context with a 3-year plan. And that will be what happens. I hope that helps, okay? But you're being reminded you are leaders of love and light and pioneers of truth. So your own situations will also be helping other people to maybe escape certain situations or move on or make changes. So you've got a mission here connected with what you're going through. I hope that helps, okay? Niha, thank you for the donation, honey. I just want to say hello to Karina as well. I didn't realise you were here, Karina. I'm sorry. I've seen you now, so thank you for being here. So big thank you to Karina, Rob, and Laura for being my mods. If anyone else is here, any of my mods, I will see you soon. So Nia says, hi, beautiful. Any messages from my DM in the universe? So what do the angels want you to know? Straight out, we've got overwhelmed. So right now, your masculine is a little bit overwhelmed with things. You are both overwhelmed with your feelings for each other. So there may be a lot of intense emotion right now. This can bring in highs, lows, ups and downs, tears, just feeling a bit emotional. So your twin is kind of saying to you, I'm a little bit overwhelmed with this love and my feelings. And that can be another reason why they go quiet or there's a bit of silence or separation. So what does he want to say to you? Yeah, I'm afraid to fully accept this love because your light was irritating my demons. And I spoke about this earlier. The masculines go through this because you have this beautiful, big, huge light in you. And when that light is shining out, the masculines have never experienced anything like it before. The way the angels show it to me is like you're out in the sunlight and it's really beautiful and it feels warm and nice. And then a big cloud comes over and you feel cold. That's how your twin feels when he's away from you. But you've opened him up to things he needs to change. And that can be very overwhelming. And it can put him into an energy of fear. And he says, I'm a little bit afraid to fully accept this love. So really, the message coming through from the angels is to trust in divine timing because he's not going to be afraid forever. He wants to accept this love. He's just overwhelmed with the feeling of it. So let's get you a little tarot message as well. Yeah, judgment. He's just releasing, fears around being judged by others or what people will think. And that's also what you're learning, to let go of taking anything personally and remembering that your light is beautiful and bright and all you have to do is shine it. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, let me move the chat. We've got beautiful Laura Marto. Thank you for the donation, honey. Sending you so much love. Guess what? Look who I've got today. I've got them both because George has gone in the shed again. He's still got a little bit of stomach ache. He reckons he's going to be back at work tomorrow. So you're probably going to see a reading from him tomorrow. I think he did pre-record one as well. I don't know why he hasn't put that on, but maybe he feels it's not the right energy for it yet. But he will be back soon. If anyone is watching who's got a reading book with George or anything like that, just be patient with him. He has not been well, okay? He is a masculine. He does go through masculine ascension, so have faith. So Carrot 1 and 2 are here saying hello to you. So let's bring in a message for Laura. Let me read it. I've just done that. I've just shuffled and I didn't read your message. So that's clearly an intuitive message. So, and this one's moving on top. And this one. Oh, and this one. Okay, so whatever is your question, this may be answers to it. So, hi Liz, I have a job interview this morning. So, and I have a great feeling about it. So first of all, enjoy it. And wishing you so much luck. And Carrot 1 and 2 sending that as well. Can we check in with my masculine love and hug? So obviously I've just shuffled these without reading your questions. So let's see what they are. So the first one is we've got unavailable. Your person is not yet emotionally available. So this is connected with your masculine. You know this. It doesn't mean he doesn't want you or love you. It means he's just not available even to himself right now because he's still healing his wounds. And the message is take a chance. So I feel this is connected with work. You're taking this chance. It says, be brave and approach your love interest. So, what I'm connecting with here is you've done that obviously with your twin. But this is about being brave in this interview and approaching it with love. Thinking if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm just going to take a chance because you're being protected by heaven. And you know that the right thing is going to come along at the right time. So take a chance. It's something you're interested in. It may be something you love. And you just may be nicely surprised with what happens there. But, also you've been brave lately and approached your masculine, but he wasn't available the way you may have wanted him to be. He was available, though. He did reach out back. But, what he's saying is, you're my best friend. You and your partner will have a very close bond. And you already have got a close bond because you really get this. You're one of the divine feminines who really understands how important the friendship is because, it's not just about the jumping each other's bones and making love and all those things. It's about the friendship. The friendship is the glue that holds it together. You know, that's why me and George have such an amazing union, because we work every day on being best friends as well as lovers. And that's what keeps us together, that we have fun. You know, even if we have a disagreement or a little tiff about something which lasts like 2 seconds, he'll just look at me in such a way I burst out laughing. He did it earlier. You know, he's like, make sure you use bottled water to make me a drink of tea. And I said, of course I have. And he went, have you made this tea? I said, well, Carrot One hasn't made it. And then he kind of, you know, was like, why are you questioning if I've made you drink with bottled water? And he just looked at me with this look on his face, and I just burst into laughter. You know, and I can't get mad at him for things because he's just so funny. And, you know, you get that, you really do, you know. So this is about you being best friends as well as lovers, and you have this amazing close bond. And the reason why is because you see the true colours. You see beyond this unavailable persona. You know, you are about to uncover the truth about someone. So you know the truth. You know the truth. And that's what matters, regardless of the situation or anything else. And the card that's coming out, look at this. I promise I will make it all up to you. I promise I'll make it all up to you. So the message coming through from him is he may be unavailable right now, but that's not going to last, and he's going to make it all up to you. And that's why you're seeing stags, because that's the promise you're being given. And that's because you take the time to look at this in a higher way. And regarding work, take this chance, because, you know, you're interested in whatever it is. Be brave and approach it with love. And if it's unavailable to you, who cares? There's another one coming. Does that make sense? I hope that helps, okay? And good luck, and let us all know how it goes. And we've got Claire coming in with a donation. Thank you so much, Claire. First time using this feature. Well, it means a lot. Thank you so much. You know, when people energy exchange, it's just really beautiful. So thank you for that. Any message from my DM? Your vids have been very relevant to me, even all the nausea today. Well, sending you lots of healing and, you know, breathe. The great way to get through nausea, as you know, is drinking water and breath work and affirming this too shall pass, calling on Archangel Raphael, calling on Jesus as well for healing. Always works very well. So what does your masculine want you to know today? So we've got expectations. So your expectations of this are unrealistic, or this person are unrealistic. So what this means is your person may be a little bit afraid about meeting your expectations. And we all have expectations at some point on this journey where we want things to happen a certain way or within a certain timeline, or we expect things to go to our plan. And they're always going to our plan, but it's actually God's plan that's our plan. So when things don't go how we expect them to go, we can take it personally, and we can even think there's something wrong. But it's like he's saying to you, I want to be everything that you want me to be. And that's currently what your twin is struggling with, because he may feel like he can't live up to that, or he feels a bit like a failure, and he's releasing fear around being enough for you. He's also saying to you, look at this, I am thankful for you. So he is grateful for you, and he's so thankful for you. And this is also a message for you to be grateful, because gratitude is such a powerful tool on this journey. You know, the more grateful we are, the better things become. And obviously when we are grateful, when we have the attitude of gratitude, it multiplies magical things. So if you start looking for all the qualities in him that you are thankful for and that you are grateful for, those expectations are kind of going to lower anyway, because you're going to start being grateful for everything you've already got. And you're going to start thinking, well, I love my masculine because of this and this and this. And the thing is, you know, if there are things that you wish were different, start writing them down and say, okay, well, this hurt me, but this taught me this. So when you observe it in a higher way, you're able to make sense of why you're experiencing things, because your masculine is and always will be a teacher to you. So try and see it in a much higher way. But he's saying to you, I'm so thankful for you, for being you. I just hope that I can live up to your expectations. And you're being asked to be more flexible and adaptable, and to give any worries, concerns or struggles or timelines or the way things are occurring to God for transmutation, you know, to bring in peace. And try and find reasons to be okay with where you are now. and you may have to try it first, but then it comes naturally, because the more we work on daily gratitude, the more it becomes a way of life. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for being here. We've got the beautiful Karina there coming in with a donation. Thank you so much, honey. Hi, Liz. My DM posted a few very happy reels on Instagram yesterday. What's changed in his life? Any messages from him? They're giving me a little bit of fear. So it feels there could be fear around you seeing that message, or maybe, the thing is, when he's happy, it's a good thing, but you may be seeing it as a bad thing. Yeah, we've got fear of change. He's still afraid of change. This is why he's put those happy reels on, because he's trying to find the good in the situation he's in, because he's a good person. And he says, you fear losing yourself in a relationship. He's afraid. He's afraid, not necessarily of losing that relationship. It's the relationship with the world. And you know what that means. That's his fear. It's not about walking away from his karmic partner or anything to do with that he's afraid of. Even though he doesn't want to cause pain, he's afraid of change in that way. He's afraid of changing his circumstances because of the world. Don't worry, everyone listening. Karina understands what I mean by that. So that's what he's afraid of. That relationship, that's the relationship he's afraid of losing, or he's afraid of changing. And that's why it's taking time. It's not just like, he's got to walk away from a situation. He's got to walk away from a huge situation. So what does he want to say to you? Here we go. The card coming out is, here we go. Yeah, look, I'm in deep denial. And this isn't about his karmic partner. This is about his life. And this is what he's dealing with. This is why it's taking time. And this is testing you right now. It's testing your integrity. It's testing your loyalty. It's testing your patience, because you have had other options coming in. But where your heart truly is. So he's saying, I'm in deep denial. I need to deal with this. So let's get a tarot card. Jumping out. Well, he is definitely your masculine. He is. So I feel that's coming just to reassure you if you've been going through any doubt, which I don't think you have. But, it can come up. Yeah, look at this card moving on top. Real love. Real love. There is an undeniable, strong feeling of love between you. So it's real love. You're being reminded of that. It's just right now, he's isolated in his own way. It's like your cup of love is coming at him constantly, and he isn't ready to take it because of the things he's got going on. And, these are things that he's focused on, connected with his lifestyle. And we've also got this Ace of Cups energy, because he wants to be with you. You're everything he wants, Karina. You know that. And you're being asked to trust in that. But there is major delays around it because of his situation. So it isn't the love. There's so much love there between you. It's real love. It's unlike anything else. It's the love he has for his situation that's causing problems. And that's what he's in denial about. And that's what he's afraid of changing. I hope that helps. Like he's keeping people happy on social media. I hope that helps, okay? You know what that means. I think this feeling needs a bit of love right now in the 5D realm. Okay, next question we've got coming in. We've got the beautiful Janique. Thank you for coming in with a donation, honey. Hi, Liz. I'm listening while driving. I'm so glad I can accompany you on your drive today. Is there anything DMR wants me to know? Sending love to all. So what does R want you to know? Jumping straight out. Look at this. We got miracle. Something unexpected is about to happen. So if you've been seeing bees, that's a huge sign of a miracle. And I mean bees in any way. It could be virtual bees. It could be bees that come to you in some way in your physical world. But there's a miracle coming. And this is what R wants you to know. He's saying something unexpected is about to happen. So he's saying to you, he's in this spontaneous energy where anything can happen. And he's saying, I'm working on taming my lower nature. Wow. So his lower nature is obviously his 3D self, his fears, his struggles. He's taming that. That could even be connected with anger. And they give me the word irresponsibility. And he's saying it was easier for me to believe you were crazy than right. So he is admitting that, in the past he may have thought you were crazy. Not as in, you need to go and be locked away somewhere. But he's like, oh no, that's a bit crazy. It's a bit out there, And he's saying, of course I believe you. Of course I know that we are this amazing love. It was just easier for me to pretend like you were crazy and it wasn't real, so I didn't have to deal with this. And I feel he's apologising for that, because he's saying that was part of my lower nature. And this is a past tense. It was easier for me, which is showing you that that's changed. You know, the way he's feeling it, it's all changing now. And he's saying, I am working on taming my lower nature that made me believe or think or say that you were crazy. When really my higher self, my higher nature knew that everything you said was right. And the miracle is coming in. That may be a miracle in itself, that, you know, he's changing in that way and seeing it all in a new way. I hope that helps. Okay, very beautiful. Wow. Look out for those bees. We got Jasmine with a donation. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you, Liz, for helping me on my journey. You're very welcome, honey. Thank you for the energy exchange. What does my DM Phil have to say to me today? So what does Phil want to say to you today? Wow, cards flying around. First of all, we've got simplicity. It says, don't overcomplicate the situation. So he's reminding you that everything happens for a reason. And what we tend to do as Divine Feminine sometimes is stress over things, worry about things, overthink things, take things personally when we don't need to. So Phil is reminding you to see this with the eyes of love, not fear, and say, please don't overcomplicate this. Everything's okay. And you have angelic support. You know, the angels are with you to take away any burdens. And I feel this is also, you're mirroring each other. So this is also Phil overcomplicating things in his mind. So the angels are coming in to say, we are with you. So you could see 444. You could see anything else connected with angelic guidance. You know, you could see feathers, you could see coins, all other things. So your angels are guiding you to the correct path. So the correct path is together. So you're being guided back together, and that's what he wants you to know. And then he's saying to you today, I thought you were the problem, now I know it's me. See how the masculines are really getting this across today? I thought it was you. I realise it's me. It's my issues. I hope you didn't take it personally. It's not you, it's me, all these things. So he's saying, you're not the problem, I am. It's me. And I need to deal with what I'm dealing with. So please don't overcomplicate the situation thinking you've done something wrong or, you know, it's on you, because it isn't. You are safe. And what you're being reminded by the angels here is that you are being protected on your journey. So if something isn't moving forward straight away, or there seems to be a delay or an obstacle, first of all, it's an opportunity to focus on peace and for something else to happen the right way, but it's also a form of protection. But the big message coming through is simplify things to see things in a higher way. And, you know, for everyone watching, pay attention for those messages from heaven. You know, it's really powerful, because I've been talking to my mum a lot lately, and she's been coming through so much. You know, so much. I picked up a deck of cards when I was doing a personal reading the other day, and a bobby pin fell out of it. I'm like, what? A bobby pin? Just seeing if I've got one. And my mum used to use these all the time, and, you know, she used to drop them all over the floor. So I was like, wow, sign from my mum. And then I was shuffling my messages from the other side deck, and the Ain't No Mountain High Enough card came out, and that was from my mum. That was the song we had on at a funeral. And then today, this is the reason I'm bringing it up. I walked into the living room, and I walked back out, and I walked back in, and look what was on the floor. Don't ask me how it got there, because I have no idea. George was in the shed. A silver chocolate coin. This was just on the floor, you know, and this is a moon pig one. George got me some of these for my birthday with a balloon and stuff. But I don't know where it's come from. It was just in the middle of the floor in the living room, and I was like, thanks, Mum. So remember, you're going to get signs not only from the angels, but from your loved ones in heaven. Whomever you are asking for support, you'll be given the signs, and they will blow you away. I hope that helps. Okay, we've got Kay Turner. Thank you for the donation, honey. Sending you so much love. Hi, Liz. Any messages from my DM today? I'm getting lots of dreams. So let's have a look. What do you need to know? Any message for Kay? We've got, look at this together again. You will reconcile with someone from your past. So what he's really saying to you is you're going to come together. Now, you may be dreaming about this. I feel you are actually coming together in dreams right now. You may remember them, you may not remember that, but I feel you're definitely coming together, and you're also healing things from the past in dreams. You could even be healing things connected with the past in dreams, like people, situations, experiences. But you will reconcile, and it's going to happen soon, and you've got to stand tall. So remember who you are. You are here for a very special purpose. You are a twin flame. And, you're asking about your masculine. He's saying we will be together again. We are going to reconcile because we have a mission together. So he's also becoming more aware of this too. So the message coming through is, I thought you were the problem, now I know it's me. This is the card that came out before, because he's saying, I thought you were the problem, now I know it's me. I'm not the person you remember. Your love has changed me for the best. So he's saying, thank you for loving me and being there for me and helping me. And I'm sorry about the past. So I feel whatever's going on in dreams, there's a lot of healing of the past so you can come back together in the real world without any of that. So I feel there's actually a lot of forgiveness taking place in dreams, and there's also decisions happening too. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Moon, thank you for the donation, honey, sending you so much love. Hi Liz, any message from my DM? So what does your masculine want to say to you today for Moon? Wow, jumped on the camera there. I felt so insignificant compared to you. So what your masculine is saying is, it isn't you, it's me. I've been dealing with fears around being good enough for you, being worthy of your love, your light. And I felt so insignificant compared to you. That means he felt like there was a big gap between you. Not that he doesn't want to be with you or anything like that. This is about, he looks at you and says, wow, look at you. Why do you want me? And that's his own fears. And he's saying, I do hope we can kiss and make up, because this is a past tense. I felt, not I feel. I felt. So he's saying, in the past, I felt like I wasn't good enough for you. And now I want to make up, because this is a future tense. Can we? Future, can we? Can we kiss and make up? Can we sort things out? And he's saying the reason why was you were smothering me. Now, you may not feel that way. This isn't me saying, oh, you were over giving or smothering him. This is how he felt. And that's what he felt himself. It was nothing really to do with you. The masculines feel that way when they're not used to receiving love. All you've done is give him love and support and healing. And he's like, whoa, that's too much. Can't cope with that. Bye. Runs away because he's not used to receiving love like that. So really what he's saying is, you were smothering me, but it was the fact that I wasn't ready to accept this powerful love that's normal. I just felt so insignificant. So the big message I've got coming through for you, Moon, is whatever's gone on, forgive it. Let go of it, because he's admitting to you, he felt insignificant compared to you. So try and see things in a higher way, have compassion, and he wants to move forward. So there's definitely going to be an energy of a reconciliation here. So what do the angels want you to know? Wow, jumping across the room here. Look at this. Yeah, decision time. You have a decision to make about what you really want. I had to look close then. So sometimes we just have to look a bit closer. You have a decision to make about what you really want. So again, this is about moving forward. And September is a time of decisions anyway. I always connect with that in September. So there's decisions taking place right now to bring you back together. So have faith in the love and work on forgiveness if you still need to forgive. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. Have Frank more messages to me, maybe from the Dark Truths. Okay, so here we go, Dark Truths, okay? So what does he want to say from the Dark Truths? Thank you as well. I'm so grateful that you know my decks. It's really beautiful. So I miss you. So what he's saying to you, Anne, is I miss you. I miss talking to you. And that's why sometimes we can talk for hours in person or on the phone. I don't want our time together to end, no matter how it seems to you. And that's the truth. He doesn't want to go away. He doesn't want to go back to his situation. He misses you. And he's saying, I wish I could be with you all the time. And I'm a fool. I'm sorry I lied to you. He was wrong, and I'm admitting that now. I was a fool. Hurting you hurts me. So, that lie, that could be about his situation or anything else he's going through. So I'm also going to bring in the Dark Truth to come to light. What else does he want to say about this? He's saying ghosting. I don't mean to disappear and not reply. I just struggle to deal with what I'm feeling, and sometimes your intensity spooks me and I feel the need to isolate myself from you to calm down and think. This is when I'm able to process my feelings and our conversation and work out my reply. So what he's saying to you is, he's saying, I'm not meaning to ghost you or not reply to you. I'm just working out what to say to you. I'm just dealing with what I'm feeling. And he's like, who are you and why do you want me? Where have you come from? You are everything I could ever want in another person. You're my dream come true. Therefore, I'm questioning who I am because I'm a better version of me when I'm with you, and I want to become that person completely. So remember, it's about him healing himself as well. He's like, wow, I thought my life was sorted out until you, and then there was you. And that's why it's so hard for him to walk away from his situation, because it's been something he's been doing for a long time, like a comfort zone, and you've just brought all this energy in where he's like, oh my goodness me, I've got to change my life. So it really is about patience and faith. I hope that helps, okay? And obviously believing in the love as well. We've got Blue Synchronicity. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. And thank you to everyone who's donated. I'm at the top now, I think, yeah. So Blue says, hi Liz, any messages from my DM Leo, please? I've been feeling his energy lately. So what do we need to know for Blue? We've got question. If you're unsure about anything, seek to clarify. So it feels like he's gaining clarity right now. He's questioning his life. He's questioning things that are happening. And he may be a little bit unsure about things going on in his life. So I feel he's questioning things in his life. He's unsure about things. Not you. This is things going on in his life. And he's needing clarity. And you may be connecting with this right now because you're saying, I'm feeling his energy. So you may also be connecting with this too. Not necessarily that you're going through doubt, but you may be wanting clarity. And that's why you're asking a question. So the answer is, don't overcomplicate things. Don't overthink the situation. Don't worry about it. Just have peace with it and be okay with where you are. So what does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, we are both learning the soul lesson of patience. Well, I've got angel bumps. So he's saying we're both learning patience. We're both learning this. This is a soul lesson. Remember, patience isn't about waiting around and hoping something will happen or wanting something to happen or stamping your feet saying, when's it going to happen, demanding. It's about being okay with where you are. It's about being at peace with things. It's acceptance. It's knowing there's always a plan, that everything is in divine timing. And that's for everyone, we get impatient about so many things. I can see people in the chat now impatient because I'm not answering questions, but it's about understanding everything happens for a reason. And you may just be receiving your answer without me answering directly. So you're both learning things. And you're saying, yes, there is silence in our journey. So you're both learning patience. Don't overcomplicate things. Let go, because right now he needs that silence. He needs that isolation time to question everything he's going through and to clarify things and to gain clarity and understanding. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, let me have a look here. Let me move the chat up a little bit. Bear with me. We've got Princess Leah says, I can tell he's trying, but I'm trying to stay patient and compassionate and still maintain self-respect. So I'm seeing if you've got a question here. There we go. Hi, Liz. I don't know if I missed you. Read for me. I haven't read for you yet, honey, because I've had so many donations, okay? But may I have a card from my Brady's heart? We're stuck in communicating our truth, and it's keeping us from successfully meeting in person. I feel you're learning patience. I feel that message is also meant for you, that you're both learning the soul lesson of patience. So, and you're saying we're stuck in communicating our truth, and it's keeping us from meeting in person. Everything happens at the right time. So you're being asked to have faith right now and work on self-love, self-worth, self-care, and giving back to you. So what does your twin want to say? He's saying, will you take me back? So there is fears around when he comes back to you. Okay? I am facing my fears. He's facing his fears, wondering if you're actually going to take him back when he comes. So there's insecurity happening here as well. So the message coming through is, be true to you. So the message for you right now, Princess Leah, is just be you. Okay? Be true to yourself. Be yourself, because when you're operating in that power, you are magnetic to your twin. There's so much love that radiates out of you. And your masculine feels that, and it allows him to be his authentic truth. And you're saying, we're stuck in communicating our truth. Well, you perhaps think, I wish you'd told me the truth from the beginning. I wish we could express our truth. But this is just the beginning right now. There's magic happening. And love is incoming. He's saying I'm going to come to you. I've had this card coming out a few times here. There is love coming to you. In other words, he's going to come into your life at the right time. I know he's in your life now, but he's going to come into your life and it's going to feel magical. It's going to feel, wow, he's approaching me. He's interested in me. He's approaching me with love. It feels new. That's what's coming in, magic. There is magic in the love all around you. So what you're being asked to see now is the magic right now. Look for the magic in what's happening in this moment. And don't worry about what will be or making it more than it needs to be or more than it is. This is about seeing the magic in everything and understanding the magic is there. You just have to have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Someone is saying, Riley says, only care about the ones donating. Well, that's your opinion. Okay, when people donate, it's an energy exchange. I never ask for donations. If people decide to and choose to, then that's what they do. And obviously I want to reply because they are energy exchanges. Okay, but when you say things like that and moan, obviously I'm not going to answer a question from someone who is judging my character. Okay, so I'm just going to time you out for being that way. Okay, if you come back and you're in a better energy, I just might answer your question, okay? And thank you to my moderators for helping me there. So we're going to do Leah. So Leah says, hello everyone, good morning. Good morning, honey, it's afternoon here, 3:20 here as well in the UK. Thank you for the guidance on this daily. So what do we need to know for Leah? What do we need to know for Leah right now? Here we go. We've got with love. So take a chance. So be brave and approach your love interest. So I really do feel that your twin is going to take a chance soon and move towards you. And I feel like your twin is gaining courage and strength right now to approach you. And this is what the masculines have to get, because the masculines have to learn to take a chance. They have to learn to take a risk. They have to learn to take the lead in the connection. And the feminine has to learn to take that step back, because the feminine is usually the one who's initiating conversation or keeping things going because of fear of things fizzling out or not moving forward without that connection in that way. And it never works like that because the masculines will always reach out to the feminine. It's just, it may take a little bit of time. So the feminines learn to surrender, to let go, to have faith in the love. So I feel what you're being shown here is that your twin does want to move towards you and is going to take a chance on you. But right now he's gaining courage and strength to approach you the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Let's have a look. We've got Butterfly says, thank you for being here, Butterfly. And then I'm going to do Cynthia above Butterfly. Let me just move up a moment there. So Cynthia, Butterfly says, and remember when two people are in the chat like that as well, there could be messages coming through for both of you because I'm picking up on both of your energy right now, Butterfly and Cynthia. So Butterfly says, hi ma'am, any message from AK in time frame for our reunion, please? So what do we need to know for Butterfly? It jumped on the floor, wow. So we've got tenderness. So the angels want you to approach this journey and your twin and yourself with tenderness. It says your love life will be filled and full of sweet moments and memories. So it's all going to happen at the right time. You're after a time frame thinking, when's it going to happen? And the angels are more bothered and interested about telling you it's going to be filled with beautiful moments. It's going to be filled with sweet moments. And to try and enjoy where you are right now, because you're already leading a life that's filled with sweet moments. You just have to find them. So the big message coming through is to focus on gratitude, to focus on all the blessings that you've got in your life, all the magic that you're experiencing. Focus on that, and then you won't be so, focused on a timeline. So your twin is saying, I blamed you for my pain. I've been healing that, and I am still stuck in my head. So he's saying, I'm sorry I blamed you for my pain. They do this when they project onto you what they are feeling inside. So this is when they can be in a negative energy or, lashing out or whatever they do, or ghosting or just disappearing. But he's saying, I blamed you for my pain. I'm sorry for that. He's saying, I'm not doing that anymore, but I am still stuck in my head. So you've been asked to have compassion and to see this with tenderness, because he needs to work through that first before he can move forward. So to get you a time frame for reunion, There is good news coming, so whenever it happens, it will be good news. Fate and destiny are already on this, so divine intervention is already working on your behalf, and you're being reminded to remember who you are, because this card was in reverse. I don't really read reverse cards. The angels always give me the right message anyway, but I feel this about you, maybe not seeing things clearly, or things are just up in the air a little bit, and you're being reminded of your power. You may not be remembering right now your beauty and power. So live your life with integrity, be yourself, and those beautiful sunflowers will bloom. And I feel you may be shown sunflowers, or even a cat, because cat is all about independence. And I feel you're going to be shown things that show you that this love is real. I hope that helps, okay? And then we're going to do, Cynthia says, hi Liz, any message from my DM and what he is currently feeling about me? Let's have a look. So the energy coming in, we've got words of love. So a message of love will be sent to you soon. So what your masculine is saying is, I'm going to reach out to you soon with words of love. So your twin does want to communicate with you, Cynthia. And the card coming through here is, I am waiting, and they give me the words, I'm waiting for the right time, but I'm walking away from my old life to create a new one with you. So he's waiting for the right time to reach out when he's walked away, or when he's walking away from his old life. He wants a new life with you. And what he's saying to you is, I'm waiting for the right time to send you a message, or to give you words of love. So everything is working for you and moving forward in the right direction. You just have to have faith. I hope that helps again. I'm going to do Muskan as well, who's above Cynthia there. Hi Liz, is there any message from my DM SB for me? Thank you. So what does SB want to say to Muskan? Look at this. You are a power couple. You and your partner can face any challenge together. So this is reminding you have a mission together, that you have a purpose together, that there's a reason you are here together in this lifetime. So I'm going to bring in my deck, Power Couples Twin Flame Love Oracle. It's always an excuse to use it when this comes out. You're both learning right now, like Baby and Johnny from Dirty Dancing, I had to think then. So, you're both learning. You're learning what this love is, and it's obvious to everyone that you are in love. They're giving me fear, but that may bring up fear to one or the both of you, just like it did for Smithy and Vanessa and Gavin and Stacey. And there's a devotion there that's so powerful. Sam and Dean from Supernaturals. It's not the couples. I just put these couples in for fun, really, that may resonate with a few people. But it's the words. Look at the words. Devotion. Obvious. Learning. So you're learning what everyone knows. It's obvious you're meant to be together because you're devoted. So just trust in the timing and focus on the beauty of the love. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. Laura Katie Rose, thank you for coming in with a milestone there, honey. Member for 4 months, thank you so much. So, hi Liz, I hope you're okay. I'm doing wonderful, thank you, honey. Could you pull a few cards, please, for how my DM is feeling about us? There's still no communication, but I'm making peace with it, sending love to you all. So, you're making peace with it, which means you are understanding the journey much better. You're more in tune with your own self now. And that means you're also shining that heart light. And that heart light is going to bring him home. So be in the energy of love so you can attract it. So really, you're being reminded today that you are learning during the separation. Where there's no communication, you are learning. You're learning to turn on your heart light. You're learning to be at peace with things. You're learning to be flexible and adaptable. You're learning that it's more than just a physical love. You're learning to connect through telepathy and dreams and the signs and the synchronicities. So this is what you're learning right now. And your twin is saying, right now, I really do need to focus on myself. So you're both mirroring each other in this way. So your twin is working on himself and you're working on yourself. And that's absolutely how things need to be in this moment. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It means self-love is the key to your journey right now. So continue to shine that light. I hope that helps, okay? And then obviously it will happen at the right time. Hi, Samantha. Thank you so much for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. How come Gabriel went silent on me again? I've done a reading all about this today for the Angel family members. It's a shame you're not a member because that reading would really help you today. But Gabriel has gone silent on you for a number of reasons, but it's usually not what you think. So you may be stressing out, you may be confused, you may be worrying, You may be thinking, why? What have I done? And you've done nothing wrong, okay? You've done nothing wrong. The masculines go quiet when they need to think, when they need to process, when they need alone time, when they're looking at their life. So the message coming through is, it feels like home. So your partner, your masculine, Gabriel, feels like he's at home when he's with you, and that's what he's dealing with. He's got to deal with his situation right now to be able to be free to be with you. So he's gone silent on you, not because there's anything wrong, but because everything's right. And he's saying, whoa, this is intense, this is overwhelming. I need to go and sort out my life so I can be with this amazing person who makes me feel like home. So what does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, I felt rejected by you, so I rejected you. So this could be a past energy. I felt rejected, so I rejected you. And remember, whatever we go through inside, we can project that out. So maybe he's even felt rejected by you in some way. And that isn't anything you've done. This is his own self, because he's feeling that he's pushing you away, or he's feeling like he can't give you in this moment what he needs to give you because you feel like home. So really what he's doing is he's rejecting himself. He doesn't feel rejected by you. He feels rejected by his own self because he isn't allowing himself to accept your love. So he went silent. And you may think, oh, he's rejected me, or he's abandoned me, or he's betrayed me, or he's walked away from me, or any of these things. And really he's saying to you, I'm dealing with my own pain. So try and have compassion. It's not over. It's not the end. You haven't done anything wrong. Just have faith that he will come back to you and reach out again at the right time when he feels a bit calmer and a bit more in tune with who he is. I hope that helps, okay? Next one we're doing, I'm going to do Paula there. Says, may I have a card for my masculine? So a message for Paula. A message for Paula. We've got, I know one day we will be together again. So your twin knows you're going to be together and knows you're going to be together again, which is also saying you may have been together in the past, in this life, or in a previous lifetime. So the message coming through for you, jumped out, wow, is question. If you are unsure about anything, seek to clarify. So again, you can ask the angels for a sign, when you're going to come back together, any of these things. But you can ask the angels to assist you and give you the clarifier or the clarity, that you need. And I feel that what he's doing is questioning his life, his behavior, things he's going through to be able to move forward, because he's saying we will be together again one day. So it really is about having faith in the when. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Maria says, hi Liz, what does my DM want me to know? Is he married? Will we be together? So what does your masculine want you to know? Your masculine is saying to you that you are beautiful and you are strong and powerful and sexy and everything he wants. So he sees you as the Queen of Wands. And he's saying to you, I want to be able to give you equal effort. So for whatever reason, right now, he can't give you equal effort. You deserve that. And he wants to be able to give you equally everything you give to him. So he's learning right now in his current situation how to give equal effort. That could be through a marriage. It could be through a relationship. But whatever he's in, whatever he's dealing with right now is working as a catalyst for your union, because it hurts him to be away from you. It pains me. So he may well be going through the ascension symptoms that I spoke about earlier in today's twin flame reading, the stomach issues, those kind of things, because he's saying it pains me to be away from you. So he's looking at his life and he's digesting what he's going through, and it's causing him pain. And of course you're going to be together, but it's going to be when there's equal effort. Okay, you have to remember that you're being protected right now. The cat's coming through to remind you to enjoy your independence. The sunflowers are about things blooming. Even the yellow is about your intuition and the solar plexus. So remember to trust what you feel, because that's real. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got AG says, hi Liz, anything I need to know today? So let's get a message for AG. What do we need to know for AG? Abundance coming in for you. You will have everything you want and more. That's the message. And you said, what do you need to know today? You need to know that you will have everything you want and more. There's abundance flowing into your life. So be grateful. Think of all the things you've got to be grateful for, because magic is on the way. This card's moving as well. Look at this. Be true to yourself. Express your truth from the beginning. So be yourself and everything else will flow to you. I hope that helps. Wow, Sadie says praying for financial abundance for Liz. Isn't that powerful when that card's just come out? Okay, I don't know if you saw it after or before, but I feel, Sadie, that's a message for you as well. Abundance, you will have everything you want and more. Really powerful, amazing. We've got Kite the Adventurer says, hi Liz, any message from Jerry today? How's he doing? A message from Jerry today, how's he doing? He's saying, I'm moving on from the past because there's better things waiting for me. And I'm mirroring you, your thoughts, feelings and emotions. So I feel what he's saying to you is he's walking away from the past. He's moving on from the past. So he's free to be with you because he knows that you're there and there's something better waiting for him, which is you. So he's saying, I am moving on. You may be moving on from certain things as well. You know, maybe there's things you're leaving behind in your life and you're releasing right now and you're mirroring each other in that way. But you are feeling each other. You're thinking thoughts about each other. You know, you are connected right now. So sit with the message and think, okay, is he walking away from something? This isn't walking away from you or moving on from you. It's moving on from something because he wants to call you and talk to you about it. And this is what's happening in the future. And this card's just moved as well. Look at this, I believe in us. So I feel he's in a higher vibration now because he's walking away or he's walked away, moving on from something that's been holding him back. And you're feeling his energy. I hope that helps, okay? We've got donation coming in from Sarah. Thank you so much, honey. Hi, Liz. Can I get an update on my twin flame journey? So what do you need to know? What do we need to know for Sarah right now? Here we go. We've got to the rescue. You're trying to save this person. Stop. So in other words, you know, the angels will help your twin move where your twin needs to be. And this isn't the angels, you know, telling you off or anything for being too caring and loving, because you can never be too caring and loving. But as a divine feminine, we do try and rescue our twins sometimes and help them and reassure them and be there for them when they need isolation. You know, that's why we can stress out when they need time. You know, when they are pulling away, we need to let them pull away. We need to use that time to fill up our own cup, to reconnect with ourselves, to connect with angels, instead of trying to make it right or trying to clear the air, which we all do, and I've been there too. So the message is, let your masculine find his way, because he's being guided by angels. He's being guided by his higher self. He's got an intuitive guidance system inside him that he is starting to listen to. So that's what you're being reminded of. So what's happening on the journey? We've got, there is good news coming. So the angels are bringing good news. So what does he want to say to you right now? He's saying to you, you hurt me more than you know. Okay, now you may feel that way about him. I spoke about this earlier because I feel what he's saying is, this hurts me more than you know. It's not necessarily that you've hurt him in any way, because you might think, well, I haven't hurt him. How have I hurt him? What he's saying is, I've hurt myself, and this has hurt me more than you know. So what he's letting you know is he is in pain over not being with you. But he has to learn his own lessons and he has to find his own way, and you're being asked to relax about that. So I'm going to bring in another card from the Divine Feminine deck. There's a message coming through here on the floor. Yeah, unconditional love. So what you're being reminded of is, this is a journey of unconditional love. And love has no conditions. In other words, it does not demand its own way. It does not hold records of wrongs, which means we forgive our twin, we forgive ourselves, we let go of the when, we allow things to flow. And then things become unconditional because we're not making it conditional. And that's what you need to know today. I hope that helps, okay? Teresa, thank you for the donation, honey, sending you so much love. Hello, beautiful soul sister. May I get an update on my journey and a message from my Miguel today? I've been suffering with a throat and ear infection. Is it due to ascension? I'm sure it's due to ascension. If you are worried about anything physical, obviously it's always wise to get an opinion from a medical professional, and I'm not one. But you know as well that Archangel Raphael is here to help, and he's with you always. So I'm just going to my divine Twin Flame Ascension deck first of all. So the throat is obviously issues around communication. So if there's issues around communication between you and your twin, you're going to have throat issues at some point on this journey, because there's a need to express the self and clear the air. So if you're experiencing that, that's why. And, you could also be connecting with what Miguel is feeling as well, because he wants to clear the air. He wants to sort things out. He wants to come forward. He wants to express himself to you. And that's another reason why you may be having throat chakra issues. Now, the ears are connected with things we hear. Think about kids, maybe a kid hears a parent arguing with another parent, and all of a sudden they get an ear infection. They don't like what they hear. So when we have an ear infection, there may be something that you don't like that you're hearing right now. So listen with love. Okay, problems arise when we're not liking what's being heard. So sit with yourself and think, what don't I like hearing right now? And it could be about timings. It could be about anything. It could be something you're going through outside of your twin flame journey. But you're going through ear chakra activation to receive the right messages in the right way at the right time. So really what you're being guided with this ear infection is to listen with love. And I feel that's not just connected with your twin flame journey. Now, I'm also going to bring in Archangel Raphael cards. I created this deck more for me than anything because, I'm a bit of a hypochondriac when I'm going through things and I want to know I'm okay. So I'll pick up this deck. So the message coming through for you is, look at this diagnosis. Physically, you are okay, which means it's ascension. But again, Teresa, if anything's worrying you, always see a doctor. It's all part of God's plan. So when you observe, you're able to see things in a higher way and observe with love and listen with love. And look at this, it will heal naturally. So the angel's saying, don't worry, it's going to heal naturally. When you start focusing on love again, it will heal naturally. And Archangel Raphael is with you. He's with you every step of the way. So let's get an energy around what's going on with Miguel today. We've got moving on. So what he's saying is, I know there's better things waiting for me. I know I need to move on from things in my life. So there are better things waiting for both of you, which are after fear. So it isn't that he's moving on from you. You know that. He's saying, I'm moving on from something in my life. And the universe is guiding us back together because I can't wait to make love to you. So what he's really saying is, I'm moving on from things that are stopping me from being with you because I just want to be with you. I can't wait to make love to you. And I know the universe is guiding us back together. So focus on that. Maybe it's something to do with what he's been dealing with or working on that's caused some kind of pain or has affected your ears in some way. But everything is working out beautifully the way it's meant to. I hope that helps, okay? But definitely call on Raphael and call on Jesus for healing, and maybe even do a chakra cleanse that focuses on the ears and the throat. I hope that helps, okay? Shannon, thank you for the donation, honey. Sending you so much love. May I have a message from my twin and a message about our connection? So what do you need to know? A message about the connection. Jump straight out on the floor. The message is playfulness. So again, you've got this message to make it more playful. When you come together or when you're thinking of your twin, try and make it more playful. And then you don't take things too seriously, or things don't negatively affect you, or you don't go into worry or fear. Fear it just causes so much stress, and then we feel it physically, we feel tired, all these things come up. So find humor in what's going on. And be playful with yourself. Be playful with the journey. Look for the magic everywhere. Connect with your inner child, and that's going to bring some beauty in. So what does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, I made you feel you were nothing special, but you were the best thing in my life. So he's apologizing. And look at this. I wish I'd approached you differently. So what he's saying to you, Shannon, is, I wish I'd approached you differently and told you were the best thing in my life, because you are. You're the best thing in my life. I made you feel you were nothing special, but you are. You're everything to me. I'm sorry. I wish I'd approached you differently. So try and see it in a more playful way. And I feel that he's going to approach you in a more playful way, differently than he has before, which is also going to give you a big sign that things are changing. And things are changing. You've even donated 555, which is a specific number of change. And that's what I'm connecting with. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, I've just seen between Shannon and Rob's donation there, the beautiful Sadie says, health and healing for us all in Jesus' name. Isn't that powerful? Oh, amen to that. And Robbie says, thank you for the donation, Rob. Sending you so much love. Hi, Liz. The energy is changing and moving forward. Any message from A for the rest of the week? Thank you. So great to know it's changing and moving forward. So what's going on for the rest of the week? What do you need to know for the rest of the week with Avery? Couple of cards coming out. First thing is body language. So even though there's distance between you, you're going to read his body language. This may be you paying attention to what he's doing. So pay close attention to their actions, not just their words. And I know you do that anyway, but I feel you're going to be shown a sign. Your counterpart cannot get to you right now. So again, this week, I don't feel he's coming this week because he can't get to you right now. But he is going to show you somehow through his body language what's happening. So let me do a little message from him to you. What do you need to know? He's saying to you, your love has humbled me. Wow, that's such a beautiful message. My feelings run way deeper than I've told you. So you know this truth. Trust in that. I hope that helps, okay? Very beautiful. I'm just seeing if Sadie's put question in anywhere. Oh, Sadie says, I flipping love your accent. Thank you. Do you know I've got the same accent as Robbie Williams, the singer, because we're from the same place. In fact, his family home is about 10 minutes in the car from here, where we've moved to. Yeah, Sadie says they're praying for financial abundance, and obviously that card came out for you as well. So I just want to pull a little card for Sadie, okay? Let's pull a little card for Sadie, because the message just grabbed my attention. Unavailable. If your person is not with you yet, they are still emotionally unavailable. And that doesn't mean they're not coming to you or they don't want you. They absolutely do. But it's like he's saying, I want to be available for you. I want to come to you when I am available. We are both learning the soul lesson of patience. So that's what you're learning right now. And this card just moved on top. Look at this. I'm healing my wounds. So your person's saying, I'm doing a lot of healing and growth and learning right now to learn patience so I can be with you at the right time and be available. So remember, whenever the masculine seem unavailable in any way, it's always an opportunity to grow and work on the self and find that power within. And I really feel that, you know, he's going to change and be available for you soon. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got a donation from DK there. Thank you so much. Sorry, DK. Thank you so much, honey. Any messages from RR? So what do you need to know? What does R want to say to you? What does R want to say to you? Thank you for the donations, guys. It's beautiful. I've got energy exchanges coming in today. And, you know, I don't ask for them. It's, you know, if anyone thinks I'm just focusing on donations, like Riley said earlier, it really isn't like that. You know, if you've been with me for a while, you certainly know it's not like that here on Guided by Angels. So, DK, the message coming through is look for the signs. You are being given hints by the universe. So, the universe is speaking to you. And so is R. R is speaking to you through signs and synchronicities. And the hints from the universe are showing you what you are manifesting and what's coming in for you. So this could definitely be, they've just shown me, a man's just rode past on a bike. Now, that's a sign when I see someone riding a bike, you know, not a motorbike, a push bike, that they're putting the effort in. So I feel what your twin is showing you with that bike is that he's putting the effort in. He's doing what he needs to do. So the signs that you see are speaking to you. And you're also being reminded by heaven to shine your heart light, because when you're operating in the energy of love, you know, and you're shining that beautiful light out of you, you can attract in everything that you want. So your light is very attractive to all, like a moth to a flame. So shine that light bright and things will improve, because if you feel out of touch right now, or you feel there's no contact for now, don't worry about it. You know, it says you'll continue to experience no contact for now because he's learning and growing. He's saying to you, be in the energy of love, and then at the right time, I'll be able to come back into your life. The signs are showing you right now that you're not going to be out of touch forever. Okay, but there will be no contact for now because things are happening during the no contact that you need. So the message coming through from him is, I want to be open and honest about my true feelings. So try and understand that when there's a silence or a separation, this is what they learn to do. They learn how to be open and honest about their feelings. They learn how to communicate. And you also learn to connect through other ways, like signs and synchronicities, spiritual things that show you the truth. And that's what the angels want you to know. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Al Ray. Thank you for the donation, honey. Sending you so much love. There's no question in there. I'm just seeing if I can find a question from you. There you go. Hello, I'm finally gotten to catch a live. I'm so glad you're here, honey. Thank you for the donation. Liz, if you get to the message, I would love a message from my twin. So what does your twin want to say to you today? What does your twin want to say? So message coming out here is, I just have a lot to process and work through. So your twin is saying, you know, I've got a lot going on. There's still things I'm processing, because he's saying to you, I was not expecting to meet the love of my life at my lowest. So what he's saying is, I've been at my lowest point and I met you and you became my highest point. He's saying, I never expected to meet you, the love of my life, which is what he's addressing you as and saying, you're the love of my life. I never expected to meet you, and I certainly didn't expect to meet you while I was in this low energy. So I have a lot to process and think through. So he's going through a bit of a healing right now, a bit of a, you know, kind of spiritual awakening, a bit of a dark night of the soul, so he can be true to himself and be true to you. So what he's saying is, I want to be true to you. I wish I could have expressed my truth to you from the very beginning. And this is what he's working on doing. So be true to you. Isn't that beautiful? So the message coming through for you from heaven is to be yourself. When you're being you, everything else will flow. And the message is going to use a different deck for you. We've got serenity in nature. So the angels are asking you to go out in nature, be by waterfalls or water, bodies of water, because it's going to bring in a lot of cleansing energy and healing. You know, it's going to make you feel better. It's going to calm you. It's going to help you to connect with your own self. Because when we're outdoors, or when we're near water, or when we're just in nature, we are connected with source more than ever. You know, we realize when we're looking around and we're seeing how amazing nature is, we realize, wow, we don't have to force anything. We don't have to rush anything. You know, these things just happen very naturally. So the angels are asking you to find peace in nature, to find your connection with heaven, because he's not quite ready yet to be with you, because he's got to be true to himself so he can be true to you, and he's got a lot going on. So if I can get a kind of a timeline when things are going to move forward, it jumps straight out. There is progress being made, especially over the next 3 months here. So he's got a vision and everything of what he wants. He just needs to move forward. And this is showing you he's thinking about you, and, you know, you're on his mind, but he's just got a lot to process and work out. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Luna Ray. Thank you for the donation, honey. Sending you so much love. Hello, Liz. Could I have a higher power message on my twin flame connection, please? Of course you can. So what do the angels want you to know right now? Wow. It jumped on the camera there. It jumped on the camera of my tablet, which I'm reading the questions off here. Equal effort. You deserve to have your love reciprocated. And you deserve to have your effort reciprocated. So what this is, the energy is reminding you that when you're not together, there's a reason. You know, we may look at it and think, oh, you know, we're being punished, or what a shame, or we should be together, all these things. But the angels and the universe and God, most importantly, knows that you deserve to have everything equally. You know, all the effort, all the love, everything. And until your twin is able to give that to you, there'll be a delay, or there'll be an obstacle, or there'll be something in the way for your higher good, for your protection and the protection of all involved. So you deserve to have this love, and you deserve to have everything reciprocated at the right time. And that's what the angels are showing to you. So what else do you need to know? The card coming out for you, again, this card that we've just had, which shows, you know, that the messages are for everyone as well, really. But there is progress being made. And your twin is making an effort to be able to give you everything you want. Because everything you want, your twin wants too. So there is progress being made. And again, I'm feeling this progress between now and the end of the year. So what also does your twin want to say? My bed is cold and lonely without you. So your twin misses you. Look at this. The only one I want is you. So it doesn't matter what type of situation he's in, or where he is, or what's going on. He's saying, I'm cold and lonely without you. My bed is cold and lonely without you. Which shows you he's either sleeping alone, or he's definitely not with anyone else, even if he's in a situation, because he's saying the only one I want is you. So I feel he's reassuring you intimately there's nothing going on with him or anybody else, because the only one he wants is you. And that's really important, the angels are telling me, that you know today. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Sam says, hi Liz, thank you so much, Sam, for the donation. Oh, Sanhate says, may I have a message about B and if we're close to union? We met the last time spontaneous in a 70,000 people event, but distance again after. I mean, how powerful is that? Look at that. You met at an event where there was 70,000 people there. Isn't that powerful? When are you going to meet? 70,000 people, that just reminds me of Burning Man. Okay, it just popped in my mind there. So I don't know where it was, but isn't that powerful? I mean, that could be anything. That could be a music event. It could be anything there. But the point is, it just shows how amazing the universe is to bring you together. So what do you need to know? Wow. Well, first card coming up is Divine Goddess. So B sees you as a goddess, okay? Let me just grab the cards that fell on the floor as well. Is it one card? Yeah, it felt like more cards came out there. And I'm just having another look under the table. Yeah, definitely just that one card. So you have an ethereal energy right now. So really what's happened is, B was just drawn to you through 70,000 people. It's like, oh my goodness me. It's like you stood out from the crowd. Imagine that you've got this huge crowd there and it's like this bright light in the middle. And for whatever reason, however you connected, you were drawn to each other's light. And he's saying, you are a goddess to me. You have an ethereal energy right now. You are powerful. So again, this is about feeling each other's energy. And he's saying to the rescue, you're trying to save this person, stop. So the message is, don't worry about how it's going to happen or trying to save things or make things happen, because the universe will create the way, just like the universe created the way in 70,000 people, which is something special in itself. So the universe is saying to you, you don't need to rescue this. You don't need to get in the way. Trust in me to bring this together at the right time. So what does B want to say to you? Apart from the fact that he sees you as a goddess and, you're being reminded that he's got to stand on his own 2 feet as well. He's saying, I'm healing my commitment issues. So don't feel you're close to union, the block in my throat, as I know it's going to happen next week, because he has to heal issues first. He's healing commitment issues. And he's saying you were smothering me. So what he felt like as well was, this love is a bit intense. That doesn't mean you were smothering him. Don't get triggered by that card. This is how the masculines feel sometimes, like, it's a bit overwhelming. I've got to heal my commitment issues. And this could be because of his lifestyle or anything else he's doing. And he's saying, I want to change what I'm doing now and what I've done in the past because of the connection that I've found with you. So I do feel you're moving towards union, but you're not yet ready for it. And that's because both of you need to be ready for it. So we've got there will be a light at the end of the tunnel, and there's a lot of spiritual growth going on. So I am feeling between now and June next year, this is when things are going to start moving forward. And don't get triggered by the timeline. Remember, if you do get triggered by anything, it's always a sign of what you need to heal on this journey. And I feel that you're going to see a light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to feel better about things. There's going to be a more easier way between now and June, because he's saying to you, there is things I need to heal and I am learning and growing. Is there an age gap or something else between you? If there isn't an age gap, it may be a spiritual age gap where he may feel younger than you in some way. In other words, he looks at you and he thinks, wow, you're this divine goddess. You could have anyone you want. Why do you want me when I've got so much work to do on myself? And that's what he's healing right now. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps. Okay, thank you for the donation, honey. And we've got Maria coming in with a donation. Thank you so much for that very generous energy exchange, honey. It means so much. It says, hi, lovely. I had a huge fight with my dad yesterday, saying I can't tolerate him and setting boundaries. I'm so sorry you're going through that. What do the angels need me to know about my karmic situation? Is my twin dealing with this too? Well, remember, it's not really your dad that's triggered this. What's happened is your dad was there, and whatever was going on in you at the time. Oh, wow. Santa, it was at Burning Man. Thank you. Amazing. Oh, honestly, I'm sorry to interrupt you there, Marie. I've just got to say this to Santa. I've always wanted to go to Burning Man. Okay. And there's another soul sister who wants to go as well. I feel it may happen. You saw my video about it. Wow. And, I've always wanted to go. I don't care what people say about it, all the things they say. It's a spiritual thing, how powerful it is. And it's just amazing. So thank you for coming on. It is amazing. Wow. I've got angel bumps that it was burning on, because I just had that feeling when you said that. And obviously you went through everything with the rain and everything that you went through, and obviously that massive rainbow. And wow, the universe will bring you guys together without a shadow of a doubt. So just trust the love. Amazing. And keep in touch, San. It's amazing to have a burner here. Wow. I've actually been on as Alcyon's live. He's the pink heart. John, you probably know him anyway, or you know of him. He's got Hug Nation on YouTube. I'm constantly in his chats. He does like a live gratitude session every day over on his channel, and I'm constantly in the chat there. So, and also Wonder Hussy as well. I watch a lot of her videos. She goes to Burning Man every year. She lives in Death Valley. She's amazing. She travels all around. I love watching her videos as well. So I love watching her and John as well. So just thought I'd tell you that. I'm so sorry, Maria, for interrupting there. So first of all, let me go back to Maria. And, this may be another trigger. They're thinking, oh, I don't feel listened to. Or, I feel that happened for a reason there, Maria, because it was like I interrupted what I was saying to you. So you can sometimes feel like you're being interrupted, or you're not being heard, or, you misunderstood, or there's something causing problems, and, it's affecting you inside. So your dad kind of was there and the trigger came out. It's like, for example, someone who, when it reminds me of this, I remember when I used to work in the shop, and someone had perhaps come in and have a go at me, and it was nothing to do with me. It was about what they were going through inside. I just was there at the moment, so I was that kind of trigger that brought that emotion out for whatever reason. So I feel your dad is kind of bringing through, all the things that you needed to let go of. You needed to release in some way all the energy that was building up in you, and your dad just happened to be there. When your dad is saying you can't tolerate him, setting boundaries, all these things. So, things were coming out of you in such a way that needed to be healed. So what do the angels want you to know about what's going on? What do the angels want you to know? What do the angels want you to know? So the first energy is mirroring. You're saying, is my twin dealing with this too? So yes, I definitely feel you mirroring each other in both thoughts and feelings. And I feel that's another reason why you may be getting triggered by things, because you're actually connecting with your twin's energy a lot as well. And this may be because you're out of touch. Maybe you're not in contact, or the contact isn't what you want it to be. And that can also be very triggering and, very emotional. So those things are inside you as well. And what does your masculine want to say to you? Your masculine is saying, I know I cannot give you what you want right now. So he wants to give you what you want, but he can't in this moment for whatever reason. And that's causing triggers. He's saying, but I can't replace you, and it's useless trying to do that. You made me feel like you didn't need me, so I walked away, but I'm thankful for you. So what this means is that when I'm really connecting with this card, as in saying, oh, you're very independent, you don't need me. So I walked away, and that's nothing to do with you and everything to do with him, because he feels a bit inferior, or he doesn't feel good enough for you in some way. But he knows he can't ever replace you, so he knows he needs to step up. So instead of being in pain, he's starting to be grateful for everything. And he said, I'm thankful for you, but I know I cannot give you what you want right now, and that causing pain. It's like he's saying, you could have anyone you want. Why do you want me? So let's do an energy from heaven. I want to bring in the Angel Blessings Oracle. There's a message coming through for you. Yep, straight out. Wow. Jumped on the floor. Happiness is a choice that you always have the power to make. So you're being reminded of that right now. Happiness is a choice. So it doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter what's happening, whether it's with your dad or with your twin or a karmic situation or anything. You always have a choice how you feel. And if you choose happiness, it's going to bring in power. Okay, happiness is a choice that you can make. And you can choose that no matter what's going on. And this doesn't mean you have to feel guilty for anything that happened or anything that's gone on. It just means, this is about from this point on, embrace that spiritual part of you. There is feeling everything, because you're a very feeling being. You're feeling all these things, and sometimes it can be very overwhelming. And of course, we're human, we've got an ego. We're not going to be all love and light all the time. It's something we have to work on. And that's so true. So the point is, if you observe everything in a higher way, then you're able to focus more on love, not fear, and to understand why you may have got triggered in that moment and what you were being shown and how to heal it, because it's all part of your mission, which means you're learning and growing and gaining valuable lessons and insights from the things you go through. So everything is growing you, everything's making you stronger, everything's helping you tune into the, the truth of who you are. And you're being asked to have faith and also to forgive yourself for certain things that you do. But yes, you're mirroring each other right now. And I definitely feel that things are changing. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. Christine, welcome to the Angel Family, honey. If you check out the reading I've done today, it's all about, if you're being ghosted or blocked or anything like that. So I'm going to do you a special message for joining. Thank you so much. You get extra videos, Christine, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Every day can be a magical adventure when you start the day expecting to have one. Isn't that powerful? And that's really what I was just talking about. Happiness is a choice. Every day, wake up ready for an adventure. Every day, wake and say, this is going to be an amazing day. This is going to be a great day. Magic is happening. There's always an opportunity for wonder to come in. Every day can be a magical adventure when you start the day expecting to have one. So that's what the angels are giving you today. And I'm also going to bring in an answer from above. This is because Christine's obviously joined as a member there. Solutions are coming in for you when you observe your reality from a higher perspective. So when you see things in a higher way, and this card's moved as well, and you raise your vibration, all the solutions to any problems come. And, then you start seeing every day as magical because it is. And, every day may not be a magical adventure, but it's certainly going to have magical things in it. And we have those adventures when we start appreciating everything and being grateful for everything. And, it really is powerful. So I hope that helps and gives some message that you need to hear in some way. I hope that helps, okay? I've been going for over an hour and 50 minutes. Wow. So I'm going to probably do another 10 minutes and then go off. So I want to say a big thank you. And also to remind all of you that if you are a member or you do want to become a member of any level of membership, me and our soul sister Cheryl from Sensual Healing Tarot, she's amazing, are going to be doing a collaboration together for members on Friday for the full moon, and that's going to be at 3 p.m. UK time. So we're going to be live answering questions just like this, but it's going to be a members exclusive. So if you are a member of the channel and you haven't had a question answered today, you're going to have the opportunity to have one answered with me and Cheryl on Friday if you're about. So thank you for being you. Okay, let's do Elysian. Welcome, beautiful. Hi, Liz. Glad to be here. Great to have you here. Something told me you were live today, so I'm happy to be here. Amazing. So you were clearly guided because you knew that you were going to get a message. So, and they give me a little bit of fear coming out as well. So you may be going through some fear right now, or maybe your masculine is, and that's what I'm picking up on. So can I have a message? A lot of fear there. Wow, especially around communication. Can I have a message from my DM and from the angels? If not, thank you anyway. You see, that's the type of energy to be in. When you say, or if not, it's okay, then the angels will guide me to you, because there's no kind of desperation energy, or, you're just in the flow. And when you're in the flow like that and you're being patient, look at this, everything comes to you. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And Elysian, this is your message, and that's why you've just put that into your message. The right time is yet to come. Wait without anxiety. Isn't that powerful? And that's absolutely why I've answered your question or being guided to it, because the angels are saying to you, the right time is yet to come. When you wait without anxiety, you always receive exactly what you need. So what's the energy coming in around you? We've got, give yourself a rest, dear one. As they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. So everything's going to work out for you in time. There's no need to rush this, force this, worry about this, or stress over anything, because they're saying Rome wasn't built in a day. In other words, you can't rush a masterpiece, because Rome is really a masterpiece. Everywhere in the world is a masterpiece if you look at it like that. And your journey in your life is a masterpiece too. So if you're patient with your journey, everything will work out. Look at this. I panicked. Your twin just panicked a little bit. And I want to take us both on a romantic getaway. Wow, it may even be to Rome. There could be something to do with Romeo coming in. Rome is a very romantic place as well, or maybe that resonates with you in some other way. But your twin is saying, I want to take us both on a romantic getaway to make up for the fact that I panicked. And you have to be patient and this will happen. And this could possibly be somewhere like Rome. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Oreo says, hi Liz, anything my twin has. I'm going to do Oreo and then I'm going to do spam and then I'm going to do MS. Thank you so much. So Oreo says, hi Liz, anything my twin has for me and if we'll get married to each other in the 3D. Well, everything happens in divine timing. We've got solitude. So time alone is necessary. Use it to regroup. So right now your twin needs time to work on themselves. And you can use this time to set intentions and call in what you want. So if you want to get married to each other in the 3D, you can affirm that, I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship. Everything is always working out for me. Visualize it. Visualize the ring on your finger or maybe walking down the aisle or connecting in that way. And then pay attention to the signs that you see because the universe will give you previews of what's to come. So if you want to know if that's what's coming in for you, all you have to do is look around you and see what the universe is showing to you. So the message coming through from your twin is no one has ever loved me like you. It scared me that you do. So your twin is saying, wow, no one's ever loved me this way. And it caused me a little bit of fear and I panicked. I want us to move in together. So I feel your twin is saying, let's not rush this. Let's move in together first and then talk about marriage. So you're definitely going to move in together. And obviously what happens after that will be talked about and discussed between you. But you're going to move in together. That's what the angels want you to know. The angels tell you what you need to know. What you need to know is you're going to have a life together. You're going to live together. You're going to move in together. The marriage element of it is up to you because twin flames are already married in spiritual truth. Me and George live together. We don't feel we just went on and off there. Me and George live together. We don't feel we need to be married because we already feel married. It's like a sacred union already, but that's a personal choice between each couple. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do spam now. It says, hi Liz, dear Liz, can I know what my DM is wanting for our future and is he stressed today? So spam, that card could also be for you because you are together in the chat. So I want us to move in together. This could also be an energy that he is thinking about, for you. So what is he wanting? Is he stressed today? So if you're feeling stressed yourself, then he's feeling stressed too. So please have faith and trust in me. Okay, so this is definitely what he's saying. He's saying, I want you to have trust in me. I want you to trust that I will come forward towards you and I will give you the life you deserve because I am miserable without you. So it's more miserable than stress. It's more he feels miserable. That can cause stress anyway because it creates tension and fear. And he's saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I've done. I'm miserable without you. Please have faith and trust in me. And I feel that the message before, about moving in together is definitely a sign for you as well. I hope that helps, okay? Marianne, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I get guidance on work and the new responsibilities they're giving me? Where will this take me or how will it serve me? It'll serve you however you want it to, however you allow it to serve you. Remember you're always growing and learning. So it's absolutely meant to be that you were there because it's divine intervention. And, whatever new responsibilities they're giving you, it's happening for a reason, okay? This is the Wheel of Fortune. So things are turning in your favor. So this is actually a very prosperous card to come out. And it's showing you that everything that's happening is because you've been asking for it. In other words, you may have been asking for more money or more responsibility, whatever you've asked for with your intentions. Even if you haven't done that intentionally, you've been visualizing things and projecting things into the universe. So the universe has responded to you. So this is you being shown that whatever you are asking for, you're going to receive it in some way, shape or form. This person here is kind of waiting to reap the harvest. So these are things that are coming in. And also it's because of who you are. The loyalty energy of the King of Wands is coming up. It serves you because you're a very loyal person. You're very responsible. And this is also someone who can be in a position of responsibility. So if I bring in the Angels of Abundance cards for you, and, what do you need to know about this? They're actually guiding me to a different deck. I knew as soon as I picked it up, it wasn't the right deck. They want me to connect with Archangel Gabriel. So let me just pick up this deck. Here we go. I've been using cards for that long, guys. I just know when something's resonating and not. So Archangel Gabriel is saying retreat. So to block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so you can focus on your priorities. So where this is taking you is into a place where you've got things you can do. So you're blocking out distractions like what's happening with your twin, or, because you did before spend a lot of time focused on what your twin's doing. So I feel that this, these new responsibilities are allowing you to be able to focus on priorities. And there are also things to be grateful for. So you attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings. So be grateful for everything that you have and everything that it's bringing in for you, even if it makes you feel vulnerable. So listen to your vulnerable feelings as they contain wisdom and inspiration. And then pray for strength to focus on your priorities no matter what. So it's helping you to focus on your priorities. And that may be for your girls, it could be for your own self, it could be for your twin flame journey. But it's going to create the way for more in your life, and especially more responsibility because of the person that you are. So I feel this is working in your favour, because in your twin flame journey, it's actually helping you to take a step back from it in a way to focus on other things. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Armangle, thank you for the donation, honey, sending you so much love. I would like a message for my sister around career. She just lost a job and was not treated well. Well, if she's lost a job, she wasn't treated well, it's a blessing in disguise. And I'm sure you're very aware of that. So I'm going to bring in Archangel Gabriel again. So what does she need to know? And, the best thing to know is to not worry about anything, because it really is a blessing in disguise that this has happened. So she can be treated better and treat herself better at the same time. So look at this. Same card coming out with retreat. Then we've got birth, we've got editor, and express your inner truth. So what this means is, this has happened for a reason. So she can have time by herself to process what she's gone through and to focus on what matters, which is being treated well. To be treated good, to focus, to visualize. So I feel this is actually going to be the birth of something new, a new job, a new life, a new project, something to put energy into. And it says new life, such as a baby, an idea, happy news, or an exciting project, blooms within and around you. So things are going to turn around from this point on, because she's now going to be able to, kind of live a new life or do something in a different way. And when she expresses a truth, she's able to do what she wants to do. Your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and thoughts. So this is about her focusing on what she loves to do and being creative with it and working on this and then releasing or editing out anything else. So the editor card in this respect, what I'm feeling is she can now choose what she wants to do from a fresh perspective and think, okay, what do I want to edit out of my life? What do I want to let go of? What do I want to work on right now? And she may also be very creative at writing or other things. And she may also be able to give help to others and receive help from the outside as well, support. So the big message is to tell her not to worry about anything, because it's a blessing in disguise and it's going to be okay. This is an opportunity for something much better to come in and the birth of new things. I hope that helps, okay? GR, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, beautiful. May I get some guidance regarding my connection with Ray and what he wants me to know about moving forward with our plan? So what's the guidance coming through today from Ray? Equal effort. This card keeps coming out today. So you're being reminded that your journey won't move forwards until you can both give equally, because that's protection from heaven. And you deserve that protection from heaven, because you deserve to have everything you want reciprocated to you. So he wants to put the effort in and he wants to be there for you. And I know he's been showing you this lately, but you've been reminded that it will happen in divine timing. So he's saying to you, he's saying, I secretly spy on you. So right now he's watching you in some way. That could be through social media, but he's got his eye on you because he's looking at you and wondering what to do. And he said, I can't seem to find the right words to say, so I am spying on you. Isn't that interesting? And he said, I'm miserable without you. So he's realizing more and more he belongs with you, GR. You're where he wants to be. You're who he wants to be with. But he also knows he has to give to you equally, especially if he wants to be a dad or follow through on what he said to you before. So you're being asked to have faith and patience. So what's the energy around your connection right now? What's the energy around your connection? We've got healing inner child wounds, which again is really interesting when he's speaking about children, all these things, which you've told me before, and the fears around that. So he's healing fears around inner child wounds. So there's a lot of healing taking place. So everything is working out the right way and everything is moving forwards, but these wounds need to be healed first. And, that's what can bring some chaos in for you. Because you're thinking, what does this mean for me? When's it going to happen? All these things. You're being asked to find peace in the now. So don't let the ego blow things out of proportion or take over your mind or stress you out. Focus on being in the now. And that's through breath work and healing and focusing on your, what you can do right now, your light. I hope that helps, okay? Dreams, thank you for the donation, honey. How will my DM confess his true feelings for me? What does your masculine want you to know right now? We've got self-sabotage. Someone in this connection is deceiving themselves. What I feel with this is he's a little bit afraid to confess his true feelings at the moment in case he messes it up. So he's self-sabotaging, which means he may be holding himself back from you. He's not admitting the truth to you. It doesn't mean he's deceiving himself about you, or it doesn't mean you're deceiving yourself about him. It means he doesn't want to mess it up. That's what I'm picking up on intuitively. So he's waiting for the right time. So what else does he want you to know? He's saying to you, I was not expecting to meet the love of my life at my lowest. So he's saying, I am at a bit of a low point in my life and I'm working on healing this. You are my dream come true. So even though he may not be confessing his true feelings, he's showing it to you in other ways. So what you're being asked by the angels is to focus on the signs and the synchronicities, to pay attention to them, to focus on the spiritual bond that you share, the 5D connection, the fact that you are one, and he's going to be communicating with you in other ways, not just through, a word that he says, something he says to you. You are my dream come true. So this is really powerful, okay? Because what he's saying is, I will admit my truth to you when I stop sabotaging things, when I'm afraid, when I'm no longer afraid of messing things up, when I can find the right words to say. But what I want you to know is, I wasn't expecting to meet you. You are the love of my life. And I need to raise my vibration to be around you the right way. So the messages give it time, because he'll come forward at the right time. And he's saying there could be some interference as well. Someone or something is interfering with your connection. So this could be even, connected with his own self, because self-sabotage. So I feel the interference may even be from himself. He's sabotaging things himself because he doesn't want to mess it up. It could be something else. It could be a person or a situation, but it's being protected. In other words, don't try and force or rush it. Just allow him to open up when he feels ready. And he will, and it will be the best thing ever for you. I hope that helps, okay? Cecilia, thank you for upgrading membership to Earth Angel. Earth Angel gives you access to the live. So obviously you're going to be able to connect with the live that me and Cheryl are doing on Friday. If you would like to watch all the videos I provide for members 3 times a week, that's the Angel family member. But I want to do you a little message. So what do you need to know today? You've got love does not hold any record of wrongs, because love does not judge or hold grudges. So forgive. Forgiveness is maybe a big part of your journey right now. Let the past go, because love does not hold those records of wrongs. It's so important you forgive for peace. Yeah, look at this. There is always another way. Choose the path that leads to peace. So right now, the path that you are being guided to go on is forgiveness, because that will lead to peace, whether you have to forgive yourself or your twin or someone else, but forgiveness will lead to peace. I hope that helps, okay? Donna says, Liz, why do I keep receiving the song Little by Oasis? Because this song is about karmic endings. Is there something to do with Mark or the collective? Well, trust what you feel, okay? Let me bring in the messages through music. I feel this is kind of saying to you, take it step by step, little by little. So what do the angels want you to know? Because obviously you're always connected. This is the message for you. And then I feel you're also receiving a message for the collective, because you always get songs, because you've got huge bonds with Archangel Sandalphon, and you're always receiving songs. So this is the one for you. The time is now 888. So the angels want you to know that 2024, your happiest year is approaching. So 2024 is going to be something pretty special for you. And you'll soon be living the life you've been dreaming of. So this is what you've been waiting for. So expect to see 888 as a sign of abundance and power. So if you're seeing these signs, this is the reason why. So I feel the angels are communicating with you through that song that your happiest year is coming. And collectively, look at this. Separation is coming to an end. They don't want to be apart from you any longer, which is also, what you feel is happening within your own connection, but also what you feel for all twin flames in 2024. So your twin wants to stay with you. They may spend the night or find it hard to end a conversation or say goodbye. They're showing you they love you. So the big message I've got coming through here, Donna, is you're being shown for the collective and for yourself that 2024 is going to be a happy year where things are happening and separations are ending and unions are coming together. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, Victor, welcome to the Earth Angel family. Thank you so much for being here, honey. So obviously you get access now to any lives I do for members. You're going to be able to jump on in the chat with me and Cheryl live as well on Friday at 3 p.m. my time for the full moon special. But if you would like the extra content like all the other videos I do, that's on the Angel family level, something to think about. And you also get community posts and other things happening as well. So let's do a message for Victor. So if anyone joins as a member of the family, I'm doing a card. So a message for Victor right now. What do you need to know? Here we go. Blessed are those who look for magic, because they will always find it. And, I do feel you're quite a magical person. You do see magic. You are a magical being. You do look for blessings in these things. And you also try to love and treat others the way you wish to be loved and treated by others. So this is really the universe blessing you because you are a blessing to others. So what do the angels want you to know? We've got, look at this, you are safe. So surrender the struggle. Let go of the past and trust in what will be. Archangel Michael is watching over you and your journey is protected. Expect to see rainbows at this time. God never closes a door without firstly opening a window. The way is being made. Isn't that beautiful? So you may start seeing rainbows. Rainbows is a big sign that your journey is protected, that you are safe, that all is well, and that the way is being made for you. And thank you so much for joining the family. And, thank you as well for following me on TikTok. I know so many of you do follow me over on TikTok as well. And I don't share many messages on there, because to me, TikTok is more about fun, having fun there. And I just share occasional things there. But I am grateful that you give me the support there too. So thank you for that. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Raylene. Thank you for the donation, honey. Sending you so much love. Hi, Liz. May I please get a check-in with my DM and his karmic love to you all? So let's bring in the karmic 101. It's great to have you here. What's going on with the karmic and your masculine? Jumped out, okay? They've got two cards, but this one is leave her alone. This is our problem. So if the karmic has been a bit nasty or, kind of shouting a little bit or trying to bring other people into things, your twin is kind of saying, leave her alone, this is our problem. So I feel your masculine is saying to you in this card that he's trying to protect you from what's going on with his karmic partner or what's going on in his karmic life. He's saying, I don't want you to be dragged into this. I don't want you to have to deal with what I'm going through. It's our problem. In other words, he's saying, let me deal with it and I'm going to come back at the right time, because he's realizing he's just not meant to be there. He knows that now. He knows that you're the one he wants to be with. He's very understanding of that. And he's saying, we're just not meant to be. I know that now. And I feel this karmic partner is being very, they give me the word obnoxious, but it's like shouting. There's a bit of shouting, arguing going on as well. So what does your masculine want you to know? Jumped on the floor. Wow. So the card coming out is, you don't need to chase me, I'll be back soon. And I don't feel you are chasing him, but what he's saying is, you don't need to do anything but be you. Of course, I'm coming back to you. I'll be back soon. I'm just dealing with my own stuff. And what he loves about you is your tenderness. Your love life will be full of sweet moments. So he is leaving this person or this situation, and he is going to be with you, and it's going to be filled with sweet moments. And that's what he's showing you right now. Your love life will be full of sweet moments. So have patience and faith in the journey, because you don't need to chase anything, because he's coming to you with a life filled with sweet moments. And you're the sweetness, in his life right now, because his person isn't. Obnoxious, they give me that word. A lot of problems there, angriness as well, arguing, and you're this tender energy. So be you, and he's coming back. There's no doubt about that. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, they're giving me a little bit of fear. Maybe some fear just came out there. Yeah, a little bit of fear there. We've got, Taz says, thank you for the donation, Taz. Hi, Liz, any messages about my career and my twin flame? So what do you need to know? Straight out, we've got abundance. So you will have everything you want and more. So about your career and your twin flame journey, which you've really kind of bunched together there, the angels are giving you one answer there: abundance. You'll have everything you want and more. What more needs to be said? That's about trusting the universe and the flow of everything and all this magic. You will have everything you want and more. I don't think you could get a better card coming out than that. We are both learning the soul lesson of patience. So you are both learning patience right now. You and your twin are learning this. So you've been asked to have faith, and you will have everything you want. If you're patient, you'll have everything that you want. And remember, patience isn't about waiting around. It's about loving life and enjoying where you are and enjoying the moments. And a message for work is things are going to start moving forward. You're going to start seeing all the results you've been after or seeking, because you're going to have everything you want. So, this is definitely a great sign with work and career, because things are moving forward. They've been moving forward since July in some way. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to do a couple more and then go off, guys. I've been on for 2:15 now. So Grace says, is my twin flame my ex or my partner now? Okay, let's get an energy then around your twin flame. Is it your ex or your partner now? So your ex, let's have a look at your ex's energy. Now, nobody can tell you for sure whether someone is or is not your twin. You have to feel it inside, okay? You have to feel it, because this is a journey back to the self. But this is an energy around your ex, and this is an energy around your partner now. Okay, so let's do your partner now, because I've just saw one of these cards. First of all, you've got the Empress. So you are very much the divine feminine. That's the most important thing to know. So you are the divine feminine. When you're with your current partner brings that energy out of you. Even if there's delays in communication, your partner, is showing you love here. So this is a really powerful energy. When I'm connecting with the energy around your person, I feel that this person is perhaps giving you everything you want, but it can also cause some triggers. So I feel you're more in your feminine energy when you're with this current person. And your previous person, your ex, kind of taught you a lot of things. So with the lovers, I've got to be careful with that card because it's nakedness. But, the lover's energy is about a blessed connection. The lover's energy is around, when I'm connecting with the card and looking at it, it's very likely this ex could be your twin. Because it's watched over. It's about all the lessons. It's about stripping bare. But, you are the divine feminine. Whatever you're going through with this current person, you are learning lessons. You're learning to be more patient. You're learning to be more loving. You're learning to be more kind, more gentle. Learning to be yourself. Okay, so you're learning a lot through this current person, but it could be possible that it could be your ex who is your twin. But only you know for sure, okay? Don't listen to me. Listen to yourself. I'm not wanting to show you the card, but there's two naked people in it, and, YouTube are a bit sensitive about these things. But the lover's energy here is about, it's how you just, it's the nakedness. It's like vulnerability. It's not about, obviously, it is about chemistry and all those things. But what I'm seeing is it's about the vulnerability, the way this person made you vulnerable. And stripped you down to the core of who you are, and you made him feel that way too. So again, you sit with the message. It's not my job to say whether one is or isn't your twin. It's your job to sit with the energy because you know how you feel. But I definitely feel that no matter what, you're being shown that you are the Empress, the Divine Feminine. And, you know, these people in your life, they're testing you in many ways and growing your soul. So I want to do your little angel blessing message as well. Bless those who have wronged you because you showed them what their own actions could not mercy. So maybe you've even learnt forgiveness with you know, your ex as well, and you're blessing that situation and that person right now. You're releasing a lot of pain around things because you're realizing you're this bigger person, that you are operating in love and light, and you're saying, I'm now blessing everything. I'm blessing where I am in my life. I'm feeling more grateful. I'm forgiving. I'm feeling free. And that's opening so many doors. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful, wow. We've got Ashwi says, Liz, please give me a message from my DM and my twin flame journey. He's blocked me everywhere. Well, if he's blocked you everywhere, you know, you're learning to surrender. Wow, blocked my throat. Oh my goodness me. Yeah. Blocked energy there, okay? There is a lot of blocked energy there. The message is, you've got the angels to help you. Right now, it's not about talking to him. They're blocking my throat terribly. He needs space. He needs time. You have the angels there. You need to connect with the angels for this because they'll give you the support that you need. Your angels are guiding you to the correct path. So in other words, everything will happen at the right time. All paths lead home. And they're blocking my throat there really badly. You hurt me more than you know. I feel that he's hurting more than you know. He is wishing he'd approached you differently, and that's why he's blocked you, because he needs to go within and work out how to come back to you in a different energy. So he wants to work out how to approach you differently when the pain's gone. You know, when the hurt's cleared up. You need time for that. So you both need time apart right now to heal the hurt. So understand that separation or being blocked on every level is actually a blessing in disguise. And you may be shown 444 or other number sequences. You know, you've just received one there in the comments from Megan with 888. So you're being shown through numbers and angel signs that you are safe and protected. And right now, the best thing for your connection and for your own support, your own sanity, your own health is separation. And they are blocking my throat terribly, which shows that, you know, it is hurting and it is painful, but it's needed to move things forward. And you're going to also feel heat in your body, which is that the passion is all still there, the love is all still there, but you both need space to heal. And the angels will give you what you feel you need, you know, what you feel you're missing or craving. So don't try and reach out or try and make things happen. Just allow this space to be. Live in the moment, live for yourself, do things for you, and he'll unblock you when he feels ready. And then don't rush in when he unblocks you. Let him come to you and everything else will work out. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I've been going for 2 hours. Wow, 222. 2 hours and 22. So also, you may see the number 222 as a number about universal power, that the universe has got your back. So let me just turn the camera around. Wow, that was a really intense throat block there as well. It's a good job I'm going off now. I've just felt that, to tell you. So thank you to everyone for being here. Thank you so much for the donations. The energy exchange is very beautiful and, you know, it just means so much. You're very generous. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who's liked. Give me another one. It'll get us up to 60. Thank you so much to everyone who's jumped on. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to Laura. Thank you to Karina, to Rob, to anyone else who's been here watching over. You know, Megan makes a comment and, you know, Don, everyone who kind of watches over the chat and everything. And I may be making some more moderators soon as well. I always keep an eye on what's going on, even though I'm super busy when I'm doing the readings as well. I'm really sorry if I haven't answered your question. Okay, no need to apologise, because you'll receive the answers somewhere in that 2 hour and 20 minute live. We've had lots of reoccurring messages, especially about reunion. And it's about having faith in the love. And I am going to be live, as I said, on Friday. I'm going to be live with our soul sister Cheryl from Sensual Healing Tarot. But that's a members exclusive. So if you are a member of any level, you can join today if you want to. You're going to have access to that live. That's 3 p.m. UK time. Also, to remind everyone that tickets are on sale for my live event. It's live only. It's not going to be live streamed. It's going to be live in person only. in London in May. So if you want to come to London, no matter where in the world you are, me and George are going to be in London for the whole week. So you're not going to be in London on your own. You know, there's many soul members coming, soul family coming. So if you want to come to this, all the details are in the description box below. If you want a personal reading with me, I am available. You can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. The new members as well, I'm doing a members special. There's a few days left to get involved. If you look at the community post for members, you'll find it. And then I'm doing an extra. I'm doing 2 special members offers for personal readings in October, based around Halloween and stuff like that. So, you know, there's plenty of things going on as a member of the channel. But thank you all for being here. I'm sending you so much love. Mwah! And I'll see you soon.